Hey,
And
Gina,
we
how you doing?
are currently waiting for our guest to come on. So in the meantime, we just figured, well, we'll go live because it was time to go live.
Exactly. And we'll have a conversation about whatever. And I would like to start a subject, which is probably going to piss a lot of people off.
Okay.
Most people know that I'm from Quebec, up here in Canada. Like, hello. And a few years ago, they came up with this bill,
Hi, Debbie.
law. Hey, Debbie. It came
A
up with
lot.
this law, bill, whatever. You can tell I don't follow politics too closely, right? And it was that you could not wear anybody who worked for the government, who got a government paycheck, teachers, policemen, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Carolyn, they could not wear any kind of spiritual garb. No
Really?
hijabs, no
That's a
yarmulkes,
law?
no
That's a law.
cross. That's a bill. It's a bill, which is a law. And I don't know how the hell that shit works. I didn't pay attention to.
It's a bill before it comes a law. You didn't watch the little guy walking up the
Yeah, I
steps?
did. Yeah, I did. Electric lighthouse. No, what was it? I can't.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but there was an amazing teacher this at a elementary school a couple of weeks back who got pulled from class because she was wearing a hijab. She wasn't fired, but she was allowed to continue working um, in the school, but like as a resource teacher or a resource person and whatever. And I thought, you know what? We're trying to get our kids. Hey, Lisa. We're trying to get our kids to understand the difference in diversity, the difference in people. It doesn't make them what they wear, what they say, what they look like, doesn't make them bad. But yet, my government, hey, Karen,
Hi.
my Quebec government decided to make it illegal. A, a judge can't wear a cross. You can't wear a yarmulke if you work for the political governmental shit. I mean, I'm sorry, people, y'all are gonna be pissed off, but how anal retentive can you get?
Right?
This is the government that says that there's no systemic racism
Yeah, well,
here in
here,
Quebec. I was like,
yeah,
really?
can't
Hmm.
can't say, a prayer in school. You can't even salute the flag. You can't do
But
anything. You
yet,
can't, everyone's offended.
yeah,
Every
but yet, when I'm not sure, like when my kids were going to elementary school, which is like a few years ago, we used to do the O Canada at the beginning of all assemblies. There was a certain set of people for their religion. They didn't believe in it, so they didn't stand during the national anthem. And I was like, I'm not sure if they still do this anymore. I should find out if they still do the national anthem before we start. So, but I mean, how can you tell somebody? What difference does it make whether I wear? Hello, I'm going to wear the star, the witch's cross. You
I
know,
know.
it's a religious symbol of sorts,
Yep,
spiritual. You know, I don't know.
yep.
People are anal. I'm sorry, Quebec. Je t'aime la langue française. Je suis en amour avec mon pays. Mais est-ce que t'es con?
She's swearing. If
No,
she's
I wasn't. I said I love my province. I love my country. But damn, you are stupid. That is so anal. I'm sorry.
it's not
It's like
just your country.
it's
It really isn't. It's our country too. Like in school, like when we first were going to school, we could wear whatever we wanted. Basically, we could wear
mhm.
shirts, even if they had a pot leaf on it, we could wear it. And then all of a sudden, it was like, oh no,
Oh
nope,
yeah.
can't wear any
Mhm.
covered shirts. You can't wear really short
You
shorts.
can't wear a shirt that has your shoulders out
Yeah, all these
because
things.
it disturbs the boys. Hello, you boys learn to control yourselves because y'all wear t-shirts with no short and you don't see the girls going okay, well
Well,
maybe me, but
some do, some do, you know.
yeah, but
But
it doesn't life is filled with distractions. So why the heck is it, I can understand. Okay, I went to school in short shorts and hot pants.
yep, I
Okay.
did.
And
I
I
did.
was no problem. But I mean, mind you, us growing up, we had a little bit, okay, maybe when I was in elementary school, it wasn't much of an issue. But we learn to control ourselves. The guys learn to control themselves. If they didn't, they'd get their butts
Yeah,
kicked.
we survived, and you know what? We
Yeah.
have like a good sense of common decency and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot coming into adulthood, where
Yep.
now it's like they're all entitled. Well, you know, they're going to bend the rules for me. Well, they're going to bend the rules for you. Well, that you know, those rules aren't going to apply to us anyway.
Hey, Drita.
You know, it's
I
like,
I know.
yeah, why make rules if you're just going to say, well, that shouldn't apply to me because I'm offended,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And rules are not to exclude people. It's like, and I know I'm going to step on some the mask thing. Now I know I don't like wearing mask, but I wear it because
Mhm.
I want to do things. And I want to go shopping, I got to wear it. I want to go into my convenience store, I got to wear it. So it's part of the thing. If you want to do things, then you have to follow the rules. There may not be laws, like you don't have to. It's not a law that you wear the mask when you go into the grocery store. But if the grocery store says, because you see enough of them on TikTok and all those things where people go, Amen, it's not a law. I don't have to wear a mask. No, but the store chooses to make you wear a mask.
Right,
It's like when you walk into stores, some stores you have to wear no shirt, no
right,
shoes, no
right, right,
service, right?
yeah, right.
Now it's
But
just,
you know, I mean, really, you know, law. It's not a law. You should be able to at least still go in there if you're not
if
wearing
it's
it.
not a
It's a
if this
policy, not a law.
yeah,
You
but
know,
if the store
not to
policy,
get thrown into jail.
yeah, but if the store policy makes you have to wear a shirt, wear shoes, wear a Facebook, grr, I understand that one. If the
Hmm.
store policy wants you to wear a shirt, wants you to wear shoes, wants you to wear a mask, if you want to go into that store, then you have to follow their policies. Yes, it's a free, we're allowed to do what we
I wear
want.
mine. I'm not playing. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I'm not saying
No,
I
I
don't.
know.
I can't even breathe in a mask because I got my lung issues going on.
Yeah.
But I wear it anyway because
Yeah. I mean, there are different types of masks out there too. They have the plastic shield, and they have the
yeah,
plastic shield that goes from here down.
I have
And they have the
that.
plastic shield that goes from here up. Then they have the mask where there's that little window, and I think that was like the most amazing thing they ever did, because for people who are deaf and they don't, I don't know sign language. I know a few words singing sign language. Can't use them in public, but they get to yeah, they get to read your lips. I was
Right,
like, well, why not?
right, right. What is this one here? It's like when the rules apply for only a certain people in the school, and they want to make an example out of one kid, and they all wear the same stuff. That's true. That's true.
I mean, you know what? Everybody ought to wear a uniform.
Lisa, I have a compromised immune system, right? So she got three
Yep.
shots and still wear a mask. Yeah, I know
Yep.
because I
Exactly.
have issues. You know.
Yep. My husband's the same way. He has issues besides mental because he married me. Um, mhm, true, a lot.
Yeah.
But he got all shots. I wasn't too keen on getting shots. I don't like needles, but hey, it took me a 3-hour meditation to get a tattoo. So like,
Yeah.
but I
I'm not a
got it
big
because he
fan,
needed
but
it.
tattoos are different though. That's the machine going buzz in the drawer, and it doesn't seem like a needle, you know.
Mm.
But
I'm like, yeah, chemo meds don't allow for oopsies from Lisa. There
no.
are a lot of, you know what? I took the shots. I have to go get my booster shot. Thank God it's not going to
Gotta
make the
get
same mess that my junior, when you were a child and you got that booster shot and you got that like giant star thing going. It's on my hip. You just stay away from my hips.
yeah.
But I'm going to go get the booster because it's what I need to do to keep my husband happy and safe and healthy.
Right.
And it's no guarantee one way or the other. There's no guarantee. But if it makes him feel safe, if it makes the world feel safe, then I'm going to do it. I may not be happy about it, but hey, they say life's a bitch and so am I. Sorry,
I
guys.
know. But then you get the people saying, "I'm not putting that poison in my lungs," and they're trying to control you when they're this and they're that. It's like, and they really honestly think, there's a lot of people that I know,
Yeah.
in this country, they're like, your country's trying it's the control thing. I'm like, it's not. It's global.
Yeah.
It's not just our country, it's global. Get your fucking head out of your ass, right? Because it's not just the United States. And
Yeah.
people think that, or wherever country they are, it's not just them,
Nope.
it's everybody.
Yeah.
And the only way we're going to get rid of all of it is if everybody cooperates. I mean, if everybody can cooperate for something like
If
this,
everybody closed down at the beginning of this shit for like 2 months, then we probably would be the whole world shut down 2 months.
and
The
and
governments have enough
yeah,
money to make sure we
if they
survive.
could have come up with the vaccine quicker, you know what I mean? Because people were just really getting sick of it, but they're losing a lot of stuff. I
Yeah.
understand. I completely understand.
Yep.
I was self-employed. You don't work, you don't make money. You don't make money, you don't
Yeah.
pay your bills. You lose shit. I get it. I get it. Right? But the government tried to help. But it is a global thing. They're forgiving a lot of things. They're doing what they can everywhere,
Yeah.
forgiving you paying your rent, forgiving you paying your mortgage, forgiving you doing this, forgiving you doing that. I mean, it's not like they're not.
Yeah.
They did their best, but what else can you do? What can you
Yeah.
do? Now put yourself
Exactly.
in their shoes just for
Ex-
a minute,
mhm.
how do I get these masses to do the right thing? You
Exactly.
know?
Just a quick notice for anybody who's just logging in. 11:11, by the way. Um, our guest was delayed. We're not sure what happened, so we just figured we'd come on and do stirring the pot. Shout out to Jay, Jason, and Joe. We're taking over for you, okay? No, but we're not these. So these are our opinions, but we
Yeah,
also play devil's advocate that we can see
yeah,
both
we're
sides of the
looking
story.
for yeah. Yeah, because
People
I
in the chat room,
understand.
if you have something to do, you want something to say, trust me, you could say it and we won't have any issues with it.
No, no,
So
because I
just
mean it is a free world. It's a
it
free country.
is.
You have the right for free speech, and you have the right to have your opinion. Your opinion should be valued,
Yeah.
regardless. Even the ones that are saying that's poisonous, they have something is behind it that's making them feel that way. Something happened to them or whatever,
Yeah.
or they're being the sheep had fallen in line. I don't know, but it's something that has happened to them that really is like, oh no, I don't trust the government. If the government screws you once, you're not going to trust them again.
Yeah.
So it's an easy scenario to fall into, but it's not political. This is not a political thing. It is. Oh, how is that star there?
I don't know. There's
What is
something
this?
we sort of had a moment. I think it
I
means
know.
that
Look
we
at this
can we
shiny
can go
ball.
back
There's a
and
star.
shiny ball. We have okay, for everybody who knows us, we kind of get a little sidetracked at times. Start with one thing and end with another. And with StreamYard, there's a lot of new things, and we sometimes learn on the go. And there's a star next to people's
Yeah,
comments, so I'm
there's
not
a
sure
star
why.
next to
I think it
Ashley.
means so that we can go back and check them out after. I have no idea. I
I
just
don't
stuck it
know.
next
Or
to her.
maybe
So
because
I
she's
have a baby snuggling. We'll be back. Okay, we might be here. Who knows? Sponsored
sponsored
by a
by.
squirrel. Very true. We should have a little squirrel running across the screen at this point.
Wait, no, no, no. Sponsored by.
I got no damn. No
Actually,
butterfly.
I have a squirrel downstairs too. Damn it! That was one of Lacey's favorite pets. Oh, I have it on her bed. I got rid of a lot of things.
You
Oh,
better believe you're a motherfucking star. I adore you. Yeah,
all
but
right. It's a show. We can
this
say
is
what
this
we want.
this show is about tonight. It's about everything, anything, and whatever the heck. You know, we
Yeah.
we always generally
First of
when
all,
we
hold on. What we were supposed to be doing is let me just put this up for a second here.
yeah.
We were supposed to have Patti Henry on.
Hmm.
Who's her books, right? We're gonna be talking about these books here. Two Lifetimes, From Fear to Love, and then The Emotional Unavailable Man. That was her first book. So she's a psychotherapist and everything. In the book, I really seriously did not want to stop reading. I really honestly didn't. It was very, very good. I made it halfway through, but I got the book late. You know, so um, make a script. Yeah, I could. But so she was supposed to come on. I don't know what happened. If she still comes on, okay, we'll throw her around, we'll put up her background, we'll do all this stuff. I have Athena is going away, so she made us a video
Yes, he
of
did.
her crystal of the week too that would go along with the show. And the show, it's really good. It was really good. We had a lot to say about it, and I'm just gonna definitely say one more time. The book is fantastic, and
Yep.
I mean, it's 2 lifetimes. It's not reincarnation. It's not religious. It is spiritual in nature. It's like
Mhm.
you live one life in fear. And it's like how to get rid of that life of fear to live a life of love, which empowers your adult,
Do I have
rational,
to adult? Yeah.
adult,
I
adulting.
think that goes along with that little post that I put up the other day about the red pill and the blue pill.
Right.
You know, oh
Right.
look, there's Bob. There's
Hi,
my heart.
hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. I
Hey
guessed it.
Bob, I'm
So
waiting for my
something
my
just
Christmas
happened.
gift. One of those Christmas balls with the fireball in it. Never had a fireball.
He puts a fireball ball. Yeah, he
I'm
posted a
not even
picture of he got Kenny Biddle sent him fireball in
Christmas
Christmas
ornaments.
ornaments, a whole bunch of them. The guest is I don't know where yet. She
MIA. We're
yeah,
not
I'm
sure
not.
what happened. Might be a
Yeah,
time delay,
I
and we'll
don't
see
know.
what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. So we're just kind of filling in the blanks. We went live, and if she comes on, she comes on. And if yeah, I have not adulted. If she comes on, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, exactly. But until then, we're going to blather on about anything, everything, and whatever.
Right.
Mm.
So you guys want
Bob,
to say, oh,
we
Christmas,
need a
right, can I
squirrel
bitch
trigger
about
object.
FedEx?
Okay.
Can I bitch about FedEx now?
Yeah, go ahead, bitch about FedEx. We don't like
Uh,
FedEx right now.
well, first of all, I get from the post office, Athena, our Athena was have
Aw, we
Athena, fuck? Athena was sending me a book in the mail.
are no
I know.
Athena.
They actually delivered this package.
Oh God,
You know, the ripped, mangled mess. Oh, a thing just popped up on my screen. A ripped, mangled mess, empty package with grease on it and everything else. So it looks like maybe it got into one of their machines or something and ripped it open. I don't know. But the book is gone. There was a book and a crystal inside of it. You know,
I
a
mean,
sign.
how can you? Okay. Well, I mean, it's possible. They go through so many daggone machines, but seriously,
So
why
it
that?
might have fallen off, whatever. But they actually put the thing in a clear plastic baggie, stick a thing on it saying, "Oh, sorry, this sometimes
That's
happens,"
so
and
stupid.
delivered it to my house. It's like, really? Really? This empty, disgusting, and I pulled the thing out and I got grease on me. And I'm sitting there trying to get grease up. I'm like, give me a break. So now I'm waiting because I ordered some big things. I'm going to Massachusetts. I wanted this big thing to come in time. I ordered it and had it shipped here because, oh, it's well in advance going to be here, right?
Yeah.
No problem. Instead of having it shipped to her house, which I should have done, definitely should have done. Lesson learned there. All right, my bad. But now they keep sending me different things. And I ordered it through Amazon because I'm an Amazon queen, right? And they send a thing. Oh, it's on time. Nope, it's delayed. Nope, it's going to arrive the next day. Well, now it's going to arrive the next, up to the 21st, maybe. And if it doesn't, you can get a
Get your
refund.
money
I'm like,
back.
this is
That's
my
not the
daughter's
point. Yeah.
big
Mm-hmm.
gift for Christmas, and it's a big, heavy gift, and I need to take it physically up there with me. So
Yeah.
now it's like, okay, so I'm planning on leaving, and it's like this thing is not, if it's not going to be here before I leave, ugh, Wednesday, on Wednesday. So,
Oops.
if it doesn't come in by then, I have to have, Marion come and get it, and then I have to figure out how I'm going to get it because it's heavy. I can't just take it to the post office and mail it because it would be a goddamn fortune.
Yeah. No.
And so that's not
And
happening.
they'd probably lose it anyway.
And then, yeah. And so I think it's lost anyway because I put in a FedEx number and it's like, it gives you, today, I put it in like 4 times.
Lisa says her
Different
hubby's a
information
mailman. Don't hold your
each
breath.
time. Each time, different information I've gotten. It's like, give me a break. Where is it? Just where is it? Is it lost? Do I have to like file a thing now? Why are they going to make me wait and sweat until Christmas to
Because
even
they
file to get a refund? And then what?
because they can.
Yeah.
I,
So I got, and you print the picture and say, well, this is what I would have gotten you.
this is what I would have got you.
But now it's like, you get a
Yeah.
bag of coal. I don't know. Well, you must have been bad.
No, I can understand because for my granddaughter's birthday, I had ordered a princess tent. It had sparkly lights in it and the whole spiel, and ordered it off Amazon.ca. And they were like, "Oh yeah, you'll get it there by then." I was like,
Hmm.
"Really? Okay." Not a problem. It's in the Amazon warehouse. Oops, it wasn't in the Amazon warehouse. It was in China. So they had to ship it from China. Santa's got to go. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Santa's got to go where?
He's got
Where's
to go
Santa going?
potty.
Because the package could come up till 10 o'clock. You can't go anywhere.
Exactly. Not. Yeah. But it got lost in the mail and it took like you. It's going to be here tomorrow. It's going to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow, when tomorrow gets here, it's today. So there's no such thing as ever getting here tomorrow.
Yeah. No.
But
Yeah, but
eventually, they
I
gave
love
me
how
my
it says
money back.
on time, but
Maybe
no delivery
ish.
instructions available, or no updates
Exactly.
available. It's like, so how can it be on time if there are no updates available? Or I'm like,
Tomorrow,
mhm.
2022. Very much so.
Yeah, tomorrow, but they don't say which tomorrow. Yeah.
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 It'll be there December 20th, 2023.
Yeah, they lie. Yes, they do. They
Big
do.
time,
And
big time.
and that, you know what? That was going to be part of this show tonight. It's about being a decent human being. Should have packed it up in Pottstown and ran up yesterday. Yeah. Well, it's
It probably
coming.
wouldn't have been there.
Yeah,
They
I think
just
it's
like, blah, blah, blah.
California
Yeah.
because the book was coming from California too. That got demolished.
Oh,
So
that's right.
this
Yeah.
item was coming from
Our
California.
gorgeous doll is in California. A lot of good people in California.
There are a lot of good
A
people in
lot of
California.
special people. George Joplin is one of those special people. He's in California, but he's got a gorgeous wife and a sweet wife, and she's in California. So I mean, there's you got your special and you got your good.
Yeah. Don't call him to check. You paid for it too. Ah, all right,
Oh,
hold on, a big one. I ordered a Mila wish list from Amazon. They said out of stock, temporarily delayed. Then I searched again. They had stock, but 3 times the price. Delivery in 2 days. Mine updated to deliver in January. On your price, Amazon canceled.
right,
Bingo.
yeah.
I know, right? On what you say. That's why I ordered it, because it said, "Oh, it'll be here in time."
It's not special. Yeah, it'll be here on time. Yeah, not.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't order anything that was coming after Christmas. I mean, Bob asked me for some things that I wanted, and some of the things I wanted said it's coming after Christmas. I'm like, I don't care. I still want those things. One of them's a cute little lacy dog,
Oh,
little Tepion family. I'm like, I don't care when it comes. I want it. But yeah,
okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just read that quickly, Lisa, and I said, "Yup, a whorehouse issue." What you think? I was like, "Oh God."
Gotta go south. She always
Yeah,
has to go south,
there you
and
go.
everyone thinks I'm the bad
Lost in the Amazon River. There we go. Thank you.
one.
If anybody has any ideas that they want to hear our comments on, our
Hmm.
insights on,
Anybody,
pop them into the chat room, and
we can pull a card
we're
for you.
willing to share.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but no, I mean things are getting a little crazy. Okay, how many people, with a show of hands, are looking forward to January the 2nd?
January the 2nd.
Don't get me wrong, I love holidays, me-ish, but
Can't wait for them to be over. Yeah. Yeah. Get rid
but
of all my paperwork here.
yeah, let's get it. It gets crazy. People get crazy. I mean, I did all my shopping technically in one day, and I don't do walking too much anymore. But yep, mm,
I went shopping. I went shopping all over the place because I had to. I bought the book for my grandson at the mall. I
oh
walked
yeah,
around.
right. I thought that was so cute.
Done. And then I'm glad though, because you know what? When they always say everything happens for a reason, there was a reason, because when I went up to get the new, and it's a recordable book, so it's a recordable Fox book. I was like, and it's a grandma to her grandson. I'm like, I have to have this, right? So I buy it at the mall, which is 2 minutes up the road from me. They don't, it's broken. So I'm like, okay, so I return it, and then I have to go all the way up to like Dixon City area, which is a ways away. Look at another star.
I
So
just put it there. I'm
you
testing
put it
something out. I put it there. If you hover over anybody's comment, it's not what everybody sees, just what Gina and I see. If you hover over somebody's comment, a little star comes up. So I'm testing it out. See if I get this.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So shiny ball, shiny star. Okay. So I drive all the way up to Dixon City and I get the thing, but that's another whole like little mall area, so it's
Mhm.
got Christmas tree shop and stuff. So I got almost everybody else done up there with all the shops that are there. So I'm
Mhm.
like, yay, this is good, great. Come home, wrap it all, and it's like after spending like two
Somebody's
thousand
missing.
dollars, there's like these little piles, and I'm like, this just doesn't look right. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, you know,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I start. I said, anyways, I heard Amazon is not letting employees leave when a natural disaster occurs. So, okay, double screw them.
Wow,
Sorry.
are you kidding me?
Amazon, what is it? Amazon is the absolutely worst on so many levels of humanity. Yeah, that was when they had the tornadoes, I think, down in
And
the
they,
states there, and the Amazon warehouse fell, and I believe that they were not allowing the staff to leave. But it could be, again, I'm not even sure what the heck was all that was about
wow,
because, but I mean, I used to work at a store that when the power went out, I still had to stay there and work. And when the backup generator for the cash registers, I used to have to calculate it by hand. And I was like, yeah, I don't think so. My little calculator's not working. Do. But I stayed there, had to stay there, and it's like I'm going home. And when I get
I
cold,
just have
I
to
get
deal with
evil.
math,
So
so that's no problem for me. I
mm,
don't, even in the registers, I got like confused when I worked at a fruit stand. We had to add everything up. How we did it is we wrote if you got a pound of peppers or a pound of whatever. You know what I mean? You write down what it all is, and then you got to add it all up. And it's like I would add it up. There'd be one calculator for about 5 people working behind the counter. So
yeah,
it's like I'm not going to get to the calculator. I'd look at it and I'd be like, all right, give me 750. I mean, 22.49 or whatever it was. Like, and they're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. You want to check it on the red? You go ahead.
Harry glow stick. Ooh, that was good.
But but yeah, math. I like math.
Walmart makes me angry when I go there, so I don't go anymore. What about
Wait,
Walmart makes you angry?
wait. I want to know about this one. You're going. Lisa's going to
The
the SK.
SK
I almost
Pierce
bought that house.
Mansion investigation.
Yeah, I almost bought that. I almost bought the SK Mansion, SK Pierce Mansion house. I loved it. I was like so. Every time I go there, I'm just like it sucks me in like a magnet. That place. I love that place, and I'm
Did you
glad I didn't
notice?
buy it because they really fixed it up so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, so
People
nice.
turned into zombies in Walmart. It's true.
Yeah,
Did you notice that when you had
the house.
that comment
What?
highlighted? Okay, watch this. Okay,
All right, I'm gonna try
that's
one.
just wrote on a
Oh,
paper
I
bag,
see
right?
that.
And when you go down at the top, you don't have to, like when your comments go, it
Look
just
at
says hide.
that. So cool. All right, I'm
Yay,
gonna put
stream
this
your.
on.
Okay, we're
All right,
sorry.
look
We're
at.
having that
Yeah.
shiny squirrel, that squirrel moment. So we just take it off, and it's okay. I swear to God, y'all better freaking make a trigger prop squirrel just for when we see a shiny moment. Bob, are you still listening? Trigger prop squirrel for a shiny moment for me and Gina. Okay, I don't know how the heck we're gonna make that one
I
work, but
don't
we'll
know
make
how
it
we need
work.
bunny. What a bunny.
Squirrel, squirrel. There it goes. That was a fox, but okay. I'm not even saying what that was. Look weird.
I have too many things. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
You know what? This is fun, and this is going to be our last show too until
Yeah, this
after
is
the
we had
holiday.
to do it. Yes, we had to.
Yep.
It's like we cannot not have this. It's a shame that our guest couldn't make it, and like I said, she's in Texas, so maybe it snowed. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not happy with the snow down in Texas. It must stop me getting my Floetrol up here in Canada. It's like sucks. And
Hmm.
y'all have it down for $12 a gallon in Michael's in the States. Like, talk about ticking me
I'm
off.
sure because I think it's more expensive than that. Who told
I
you
I
that?
belong to a paint group, and it was it was on sale at Michael's for $12. Normally it's $20. That's still cheaper than it is up here. It's $60 on Amazon.ca. It's like talk about, yeah, a gallon, freaking gallon of Floetrol, $60. It's like, dude.
Right. Oh, I hope I'm not going up to snow. Ooh, I don't want to go up to snow. I know it's like, winter and it's Christmas and there should be snow on the ground for Christmas, but you
Five
know what?
inches on
Pittsburgh,
Saturday in Fitchburg. What's Fitchburg? Where is Fitchburg?
like in Massachusetts.
Okay.
Kind of where I'm going. It's about 2 hours from where I'm going. Because I'm going to Leicester. I'm going to Leicester. Leicester's past Worcester.
Oh my God.
This is all the Massachusetts accent coming out full bore.
Western
Yeah, Western
Massachusetts.
Mass, Western
Okay.
Mass. Yep. I need a refuge.
Hey, Doris. Yes, happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas, happy
Hi,
Hanukkah,
Doris.
Joyeux Noel,
Buona
and all the
Natale.
Buona Natale, happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is, Worcester, whatever it is that you celebrate, whatever it is, happy holidays. Enjoy yourself. And don't forget, if you have any extra chocolate left over, you can send it to me. Don't send it to her because she got enough already.
I did. I really polished off that whole box.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
One bar away, and that's it. But yeah,
Oh,
we're
Lisa got
talking
3 puppies in a fireplace.
Wista. Wista. Wista.
Lisa said you can go see her. She got 3 puppies in a fireplace.
Oh, I need puppies.
She has a
I need
Bob. Can she
puppies.
bring a Bob?
I
Trade a
know.
Bob. We'll trade a Bob for a puppy.
I got a Bob. I got a
Sorry,
Bob.
Bob. Sorry, Bob. You know I love you, but sorry, Bob.
Toward the puppy.
A puppy trumps a Bob every day.
That's funny. And a bag of chips. Oh,
Oh
chocolate
my
covered.
God.
They come chocolate covered?
Well, you know the up here there are brooms at Halloween. It's like a
Yeah.
marshmallow shaped like a broom, and they dip it in chocolate. Freaking amazing.
No.
Mm. Yep, and they can do it. They can do it in Santa Clauses, and usually it's on a stick, so it's like a lollipop, but it's like just generally. Mm.
Wow.
Sorry. Bring Bob.
Puppies.
There are
3 pounds.
3 puppies, 3 pounds, 6 pounds, and 8 pounds.
Just give me
Oh my
chocolate
God.
puppies.
Lisa, you need to post those pictures. 3 pound puppy. Oh my God.
I
Wait a
know.
minute.
We want some pictures.
Onyx is like 15 pounds, and that's his max. He's not supposed to go over that.
Lacey was like
He
20.
goes on a diet before he goes to see
She was,
the vet.
yeah, she was like 15 pounds. She was fatty. That's why I didn't know what was wrong with her. This is tough. This is a holiday. You know what? This is a subject. I mean, to go from the happiness down to the meh. But like Eric is posting a bunch of pictures of his dog. Whenever um, a memory of Lacey comes up, I'm posting it.
Hell
It's like
yes.
it's all the firsts. It's like it was the first Thanksgiving without Lacey. It's the first
Hmm.
Christmas without Lacey. And again, not to keep beating this, but that was covered in this book too tonight, which was one of the subjects I really wanted to touch upon because holiday time is tough for people with loss and
It
grief
is.
and stuff. And she's got a great thing in there on how to deal with all that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna keep posting pics. I'm definitely gonna keep posting pics. But it's like, it's really sad. Like I went to the grocery store, just the grocery store, not even shopping for anything else because I always bought Lacey presents. Stuffed her
Hmm.
stuff, wrapped her presents, and watched her try to figure out what the.
I like that one.
She wasn't the brightest bulb, but it was the cutest, but not the brightest. But in the grocery store, and I walked down the dog aisle, and they had all these, things,
Little
gifts for the
doodads and
dogs.
knickknacks
And,
for him.
I still got my, yeah,
Lacy Paw.
and it's like I almost started bawling just in the grocery store.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
People think that not everybody but there are a lot of people who think, okay, it's been there, done that. It's time to get past it. It's never time to get past it. Your puppies and your cats and your snakes and your spiders and whatever your pet is of choice. And I say spiders. Did you see Gina go? "Eh."
I don't like
You
spiders
know,
and snakes. No, I
I
don't like
do.
spiders.
I like
I
them
don't like
both.
snakes. I don't like snakes. I didn't need no spiders.
I think snakes are
Get me,
nice
see, you
bracelets.
got me all itchy now. Just spiders, I don't like
She's gonna be
them.
sleeping with her vacuum tonight.
No.
Poor Bob, thrown
Yep.
out of the bed for a vacuum.
Yep. Yep. Vacuum's coming out now. That's for sure. I think it's right in the hallway anyway.
But but our animals are part of us. They're
Nice.
part of our heart. They don't need to be, And those people who don't like it, yeah, okay, fine. No, you never get over it. There's no such thing as getting over. You might get past it, but you never get over it. It never stops hurting. I mean, you will remember the good times. You will remember the times that she left kibbles and bits in your bed, even after she's gone and on the floor. How many times did you sleep on? What, three so far we've found?
Four. Four times.
Four,
Four times. Yeah,
and
I
that's
have them in the little bone she left me. Yeah.
Lisa's itching too for the spiders. Sorry, guys.
Ugh, ugh. But this was
It's
nice that what Doris says before I take it down. Nice to see me
yeah.
and Tom and Chris together again. Yeah, it was great to see them. We had a good time investigating. Um, yeah, the pup's first Christmas, and you just don't get over it when
No.
it's the first one without them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's tough. It's tough. Spiders make me itch. Yes, they do. Still hurts. Yeah,
Oh
it,
gosh, yeah.
it does.
It's part. It just goes to show that you have a heart. That
No, don't
you
let that be known.
say what?
No, don't let that be known.
Shh, Gina B has a heart. Not just the little ones that Bob sends, but she got a big ass. Oh my God. She puts up with my shit. She got a big ass heart. But it's and this is something like not just puppies and not just our pets, our fur babies and feathered babies and skin and
Fuck.
scale babies, but when you lose a person in your life. I had a friend who a while back lost her husband, and I called him my sunshine, and I will never call any other man my sunshine except him. And even now, he called me Betty Boop. Nobody's ever called me Betty Boop. And the wildest thing was when this man passed, and a year to the day, I found a Betty Boop thingamajiggy that fell off of somebody's purse. I was like,
Oh,
okay, sunshine, I know you there.
thank
And I
you.
had to
I
message
love
her
the
and let her know.
signs. Yep, I love the signs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you really? The big one. We gave you the big one, right? At the prayer party. We all signed it.
I
I
eventually will get down to the States.
Yeah.
Okay, just if everybody's listening, anybody who's listening, when I do when they do take my picture off the border wall and let me into the States, okay, it has nothing to do with COVID. It has something to do with me
Wanted.
being the crazy redhead going down.
The
I
wanted
will
sign.
be going to Gina's house
Yeah.
because if I don't, Gina will kick my booty.
Yep. 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 For sure. Oh, wait a second. What do we got going on here?
Mom's gone 2 years.
Wait. All right. Yeah. I'll put that one up there. House by house by students. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know, right? It's just. I mean, still. My late husband still makes appearances here and there. But I mean, I live in a
Hey,
haunted house.
Karen.
Appearances going on all the time.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, this is the thing right here. All right, she's been finding pennies and dimes all over the place. And I said to Lacey, I said, I know it's got to be, we have to be getting to the point where you can't find a piece of food in this house. I know for a fact you cannot find a piece of food in this house because even after the food things that I found, I have again profusely vacuumed, you
Mm.
know?
Oh, trust
And,
me, Lacey, bring her on.
and I said, I know you can't leave me food for a sign, but can you give me a sign? And do you know what I got up and stepped on? A nickel. A nickel. Now, my pocketbook is in here. My bedroom's over there. I don't have change in my pockets. I don't get undressed. I don't have pockets, things that would fall out of my pockets where I was,
Hmm.
next to my bed. All my change is in my pocketbook, in here. My pocketbook very rarely makes it to my bedroom. It's always in my office. And I'm like, where did you find a nickel? So she left me a nickel. So she left me a sign, and it was her. Taryn, hi. You know what I just saw, Taryn, while I was out shopping, and I thought of you like immediately was a little uh, black Christmas tree. It was metal, and it was like this big, but just this little thing. Like I have some gold ones downstairs, and I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, I should get that and just mail it to Taryn as a joke because she put up a big post that she wants this black Christmas tree, which was really cool, by the way. I was like, oh my god, this is like this is for Taryn, And this is when I was shopping by myself too, and I get like a kid, like, look at this. If I see a
Gina
box,
is the woman who will go through the Walmart push all the toys that say "Try me, try me, try me, try
Oh,
me, try
everywhere.
me." Oh yeah, I don't
Everywhere.
do those. I don't push those buttons. What I do is when we were in the toy department for the pooches, my husband goes, I said, there's these little pigs about this big and the fat little suckers. I said, let's buy three. Gonna get three little pigs, one for mine, one for Onyx, and one for my son's dog, and one for my sister's dog. And but they made this whack sound, really irritating. My husband's like, not kidding. He goes, what about that ball? I said, really, the ball? You shook it and went, wah, 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 wah. I said, could
Oh,
you hear it falling down the stairs? Because the stairs to the basement is right by our bedroom door. And I could just walk, 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 walk. He's like, oh shit, no. So I was shaking that little sucker, going, hey, you want this? So I would do things like that.
oh God. We had company the other night, and there was like stuff going on. People that haven't been here. There was stuff going on, and knocking and everything else. And I'm like, "Did you hear the knocking? Yep, I heard that. Watch shadows." Like, yep, I know.
Hmm.
But Taryn says my dad's been 21 years.
Yeah,
So loved to feel him around. Still, a bond was so strong it would never break, no matter the distance. And that's so true.
it's true.
So true. What was this about now? She did what you asked, Mama G. What was this? What was that comment
When
about?
when when you asked for a coin instead of a kibble.
Oh, right. Because I'm like, I don't know what you can leave me for a sign, and then I got that. See, I, I did you get the tree? No, I didn't see one that you did get. I saw the picture of the thing, and you said, "Oh, that's not my tree." I saw that picture, and I saw that you wanted one, but I saw that little one, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's so tan." Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I love push buttons.
We push all kind. We just.
I push the
I'm gonna
button.
get my hands off of the
I
thing,
push
okay?
buttons.
Because she
Oh, the
clicks a button
farting
and then
turkeys.
the
Oh
what?
my God, farting turkey. Lisa says, "Miss the farting turkey toy that they had." The sons, they got that for the dog. So
Oh my god!
yeah, well, we had the squeaky chicken
Thank
things.
you.
Oh my God. Oh my
If I
God.
check it now, it'll freeze me. So I'm not checking it now.
I had
Is it?
someone tell me one time, a medium told me that my dad and I were in each other's lives as close as this one in every lifetime. That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Awesome. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh.
missed the farting
Um,
turkey. Oh my
oh,
gosh,
thank
yeah,
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who'd you send them to, me or her?
me.
You? Fine. Fine. You don't get a star.
Well, actually, I don't know. I don't get a star. Actually,
You. Can you put them up
it,
here?
it's not me. I don't know.
Oh, then it's me.
Maybe it's you.
Oh, all right then. Hold on. Hold on. Hold
Oh, my
on.
dad was Archie Bunker. Oh my god, I used to be able to sing
Oh my
like
God. Oh
Edith.
my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, they are so cute. Oh my God. And I don't know if you will believe. Look at this
You have to
pop.
bring it closer to the screen.
Oh,
All
it's
I
gonna go.
see is ears and two eyes, and oh my god,
Oh, it's gonna go out of
people
focus.
would be tuning in, going, "What the hell
Oh
are
my
these two up to
God.
today?"
Oh, that looks like Lacey when Lacey was a little. Oh my goodness.
You don't have me? Oh god, you
Faces.
forgot to.
Oh, the two of them.
Okay,
Oh my
she's
God.
going nuts.
I love puppies. Oh, and look. Oh, jeez, I wish these would show up better. I wish I had this on my computer that I could put up here. Oh my God. Oh, and there's the three of them. I could juggle those puppies. They're right. They're right.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding, people. I would
She's
not
like,
juggle puppies, okay?
unless they
Sending
unless they were
photos. Oh,
Bob's
she
puppies.
does have a nice black Christmas tree. Awesome, awesome. Okay, all right, ready? Let's see. You see it? Nice,
Ooh.
beautiful. Love it. Oh, and that's in your bedroom. Ooh, is that your bedroom or is that a guest bedroom? That is sweet. Oh, I love the bedroom. Oh, and look at it at night and the light on it.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
so pretty. So pretty. I'm glad you're loving your new house. It looks awesome. We'll have to come and don your doorstep.
That goes Christmas carols in
Yeah,
July.
yeah, I know. It gets a little warmer. That is awesome. Um, all right. Did you catch up with the comments over here? Ah, what's this one? No, don't have Mama D on Messenger. Oh,
Okay, fine.
she was 1 pound 1 ounce. Now she's 3 pounds. Oh, that's what I thought Lacey was going to be, a little teeny munchkin. But
Yeah, except okay, she probably would have been if somebody didn't keep sneaking her snackums and putting her. I'm sorry, this puppy had a seat at the table, physically seat at the kitchen table, and oh yes,
yes, she did. She did. She's always had that. Like I just spoiled her rotten from the get go. That
mm-hmm,
dog definitely could not have had any better
mm-hmm.
life
I,
anywhere.
I- yeah,
There's
I'm the
no.
mean one in my household. My dogs and my cat can look at my husband and go, and he's like, okay, fine. They
Yeah.
look at me and I
I
go,
know. Well,
go
I was
see
a big
your father,
softie for her
go
too.
see your dad, go
But,
see.
but Lacey would listen to him. I'd sit there and say, "Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, Lacey, come here, here, Lacey, Lacey, come." And she'd sit there and look at me, and I'd have to get up and go get her. And Bob would be sitting on the couch going, "Lacey, come here." Boom, right there.
Because you know why? Because Lacey knew that you would eventually get up and go get her.
I
And
know.
she knew that Bob would just be like, mm-mm, you want me, you come here to me. And that's it.
Yeah, because he'd make her do stuff, and I'd be like, "Oh, okay. Do you have a bad paw? You got boo boo paw? You got boo boo belly? What's the matter, baby? I'll pick you up. I'll carry you." Oh, and I know, and Zeus, I know. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it was her cat.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's so true.
Yeah, it never stops hurting.
I
I
know.
mean,
My
it lessens and it sort of fades a little bit, but there's no, we were saying this before, there is no way that it stops hurting.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my God! When Max died, my labs. I've always had black labs. My whole entire life, I always had black labs. We had one shepherd, all black labs, all so smart. And then I had a lab and a Weimaraner mix, super smart. Like, I mean, you could teach them anything that once, and they'd learn it. Like I would tell Max to sit and stay, and she would sit and stay all day. She would not move, and she was amazing. She knew the difference between all the remotes. And she got slippers, and she got blankets, and she would pick things up, and she would throw things away, and she would I'd open the door, I'd let her out, I'd leave the door open just a little bit. She'd come back in, let herself in, and close the door behind her. I mean, she was just brilliant. But she had a tumor, like right on her shoulder blade. She was dying. She was passing away. She was getting to the point where I knew I was going
Yeah,
to have to,
Lisa, we are friends on Facebook.
you know. And then, oh, good. And then my daughter would bring over her little long-haired Chihuahua, and Max would liven up. So I'm like, I need a little puppy. I need a little dog. So I went shopping for a long-haired Chihuahua because that's what, I'm like, I need that. But I didn't have one. But then I'm looking at all these other puppies. They brought out, I'm like, well, maybe I'll get another lab. I said, do you have any labs? I said, well, we have one chocolate lab here. And they brought out this dog who came running up the stairs and ran straight into the wall. And I was like, yeah, no, not him.
No, we don't need that. There you
No,
go.
not him. It'd be like one of the dogs that I fall in love with and he'd run out into traffic. You know, like, no. And then they brought out Lacey. And she was this big. I mean, she just fit in the little palms of my hand. And I
Oh
instantly
yeah.
fell in love. And I was just like, I have to have her. And she was too young to come home. And they're like, well, we're still bottle feeding her. We're still doing this. I said, hey, I'll bottle feed her. I will do whatever it takes. I said, trust me, that dog will be nothing but loved and fed and taken care of and cuddled and everything. And they let me. I did sign papers, and they let me take her. They told me what to feed her in the bottle and everything else, and I did all that. But I just had to have her. Oh, yes, that's the picture of the three of them. That's what I was like. I could
Three
juggle them.
amigos.
Yeah, I'm like I could juggle those puppies. The juggle size.
Go ahead, juggle them. They'll pee all over you.
Of course. No.
Oh my God.
It's just so funny.
Okay,
But
we're
then,
we're we're
then
in a
I had
love
to
fest
put
right
I
now.
had to put Max down though. Shortly after I got her, and she didn't do anything to liven Max up because she was this little Max. He just like took care of her though.
Hmm.
To let her sleep with her and stuff. And then I have those memories, but it was just so sad. I cried all the time, like all the time, after losing Max, and all I had was Lacey. So she was like my sob blanket. I think she was more wet with my tears than any
Oh,
dog on the planet. And then a year later was when my husband passed away. So again, there was Lacey, just to take. She just brought me through all those things. And it's like people don't understand what animals do for you, because I don't, honestly, I don't know if I'd be here today if it wasn't for Lacey. I would have been all alone in that house. You know, my kids
Yeah.
were away. They're grown, they're adults, they're gone. And it's not the same. It's nothing that
Mm-mm.
when you lose a loved one and you lose a pet that you love so much, or when you lost my husband. It's like it's just then you have what if I didn't have Lacey, oh my God, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I would have done because I just focused
I have a
everything
15-year-old Chihuahua now, blind but still in charge. Hell yes.
on.
Uh,
Yep, yep.
Pretty much everybody knows Onyx. Onyx rules here.
Oh, Onyx,
They
my love bug.
Onyx, come here.
He is a love bug.
Onyx, psst, psst, come
And
here.
never had human babies. Well, yep, the fur
Well,
babies.
I have 3 human babies, and only one is my favorite. I won't say which one she is.
The two sons and a daughter. You won't say which one?
No,
Well, I've got two daughters.
that's
And we all
Onyx.
know how everyone feels about those two daughters. Isn't he just a love bug? And he's so funny because he'll sit there. She'll have him up here, and then those
He'll fall
eyes.
asleep in my arms. There he
Just
goes.
that.
There,
He'll
sleepy dope.
just do
He's
this,
going to
and
hypnotize you with his
there he
sleepy
goes.
eyes.
Nope. He just passes out, and then he just slowly falls back.
Yep.
He's so cute.
This little monster was a gift. My youngest son had his first real job, and he says,
Yes.
"Mom, I want to buy you something for Christmas. What do you want for Christmas?" I went, "I want a dog." I'm always had big dogs. The dog we had before him was a pit bull boxer mix, and she thought she was a lap dog, but she was huge and just like no. So I said, I want a small dog, just a little thing." And where he was working, the lady was a breeder of Shih Tzus. And he says, "What's about a Shih Tzu, man?" I went,
The-
"Go for it." He says, "What do you want?" I said, "I'll let you pick it." I said, "The only thing I ask is that they either be the last one to come to you or the runt of the litter. Like if they all charge at the same time, find the smallest one because I like special puppies." I said,
oh.
"And if they, if there's one who just sort of hangs back, he looks at you. I said,
Yeah,
take
I
that
like
one."
the calm one. I like the calm ones. I pick out
Oh,
really
trust
nice
me.
dogs.
He,
Good temperament, smart. You can tell by looking at them. Like the
yeah.
dog that ran into the wall. I'm like, oh hell no.
I
No.
know a few people like that.
So why
We won't,
unfortunately.
we won't use their names, but the name begins with the letter J and G. They run into walls often. Those who know me well.
Mm,
But yeah.
I don't
So
know if I'm oblivious.
hmm?
Yeah.
The it factor, our little was is the sweetest. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Everybody knows the
Yeah.
dog or the cat or the whatever that you're going to get fits you perfectly if you take the time to get to know them. Unfortunately, there are so many people out there who just like pick an animal. Oh, okay, I want a dog for Christmas or I want a bunny for Easter, but they don't think everything that it's entailed
Yeah.
to taking
Chicks.
care of
Chicks
this little.
and bunnies. Easter time. Oh my
Yeah.
God. No.
Yeah.
Don't get me
My sister had a friend who found baby raccoons.
Mm,
They had
they make
been
really good
somebody was
pets.
they do if they survive. Somebody
Yeah.
was going to take them and toss them in a bag and toss them, and it's like no. She's like no, we'll rehabilitate them and then we'll release them. Um, there was 3 of them. One passed. It was just too sick, and then the other two. One was blind, so they couldn't let them go. Couldn't be separated because she always needed her big sister there. And it's not about the eyes, the windows. It's all about the eyes, the
It's
windows, the
all about,
soul. Yeah.
yeah, it is. You can tell right
Yep.
away the connection with
Mm.
the animals. But go ahead.
But yeah, so they lasted about quite a few months. I think it was about 6 months, but they never thrived. She did everything. She had them, gave them things to keep them occupied and but they didn't thrive and they ran away. Was what
Oh,
we told my niece.
mm, oh.
But
They went to the big farm in the sky.
exactly. How many times did we tell our children that the animal went to the but yeah, but these things are, like, adorable. It's like, "Oh my god," and they make noise. They
Yeah,
have yelling and screaming fits, but they had a great time.
yeah, yeah. Mark used to have one. He had Farkle was the name of his raccoon. And he's
Farkle?
Farkle. He was
Okay.
like a teenager, I think. But Farkle used to love Oreos. So whenever he was sitting eating Oreo and bread, oh my God, he would destroy the bread in the house. So you had to like lock up the bread. Otherwise, the bags would be ripped up and it'd be a bloody mess everywhere. But yeah, he would sit up behind him, and
Mhm.
Mark would have the bag of Oreos here, and then all of a sudden he goes, you feel this little arm come down,
No.
have an Oreo, come back up, and then stop, touch his face, for a minute, and then take the Oreo back like a thank you. Very smart. Fark was very smart.
Oh, I like that one. You see what Lisa wrote? Ours takes the bus to heaven. Kids would pack them a snack bag to share with others on the bus to heaven. I love that.
Oh, oh, and your kids are 23 and 26.
That's
Nice,
cool. That's
nice.
cool.
Oh, when Max passed, we built her a big coffin. We buried her in the yard. That's the one thing I miss. Like I took the headstone. I have an actual granite headstone for her. I took that with me here, but
Wow.
her body is still there. But we built her the coffin with the lid and everything inside there. We put pictures of her in there, notes to her. She loved to eat carrots. That was her favorite snack. So we threw 2 bags of carrots in there. Her favorite toys are in there. Everything was in there with her. And we had
Yeah.
a whole ceremony.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It's almost 9 o'clock. So let's take our station break and then we'll take our Athena break. And then when we come back, who knows what we'll be talking about?
Right, right, right. Maybe we'll pull some cards. Honestly,
Never
we
know.
might pull some
We'll see
cards
what
for
happens.
people. But
Y'all be
okay,
good.
now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the video. Like our regular. Where is it? I'm in the wrong thing. Okay. Um, I'm looking at the overlays and not the videos. So I'm gonna play the video, but then Athena's crystal of the week was geared towards, and because she's away too, she made a recording for us the first time, and it actually worked. But it's geared towards tonight's show that was supposed to be happening. So that's what that's about. But it's still a good thing to know. It's still a good crystal, so we're going to play
Yep.
that way. All right. So we'll be back after these 2 things. Okay.
The Fox Den is now proudly sponsored by Vortex Ghost Gear, ghost hunting equipment made by an actual ghost hunter. Bob Christopher has been creating custom gear for decades. Vortex has equipment for all manner of investigating, such as proximity meters, which include the HTO, the V-Pod, and the trigger prop cats and dogs. For vibration, use the geophone. For manifestation, use the static dome, also offering fully customizable equipment designed for your specifications, such as using your team logo, theme, or a character. Our first, the Cryptochords box for motion and temperature, which also includes custom music, and the other customizable item is the Easy Scan Ghost Box. Visit www.vortexghostgear.com and get your equipment today.
Okay. And now Athena.
Hi, loves. So wonderful to be back here on the Fox Den Show. I am Athena Barry of CrystalReikiHealer.com and author of Raise Your Vibes. And today's crystal of the week is Rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite is a beautiful stone that really resonated for me with today's show because it really helps us work with our inner child traumas, our old emotional wounds, and bringing these to the surface so that they can heal and transmute. This stone is wonderful for deepening our meditations as well as past life regressions, which can also bring up any emotional traumas karmically that we may have carried over into this life so that we can heal and move forward from a place of love. This beautiful crystal helps us to connect with our inner child, that wounded child that had all this trauma that maybe we have blocked or we've put aside, we haven't wanted to deal with. And as soon as you are ready, this one really helps you to move forward in your healing process while feeling safe and without any kind of fear. So you're really able to examine what these emotional traumas were and whatever issues from our inner child or our past childhood wounds. And again, without that fear. Anytime you're working with old wounds, a lot of the times we kind of repress those because we're scared to deal with them. And rhodochrosite really helps kind of set that aside so you can have a clear view of what you need to heal and then how to do that. So you can release it and move forward from a place of love. This crystal assists the physical body in overcoming withdrawal symptoms like from caffeine or other stimulants. And it helps you to retake your power back, calming anxieties, soothing emotions so that you really have the strength and regaining your personal strength moving forward. This crystal activates our heart chakra and our solar plexus chakra. So it really, in a way that gives us that inner strength to move forward, to face our emotional traumas from a place of love so that we can heal and move on from these. They don't have to identify who we are anymore. We can let these go, and rhodochrosite helps you to do that. The largest deposits of these that'll be found in Argentina and in Colorado in the States. So if you're hiking around the area, maybe have a look in your yard, or when you're hiking, you might just find a piece. And although it is more expensive than other common crystals, rhodochrosite is so much value for this little tiny stone was like $25. But so emotionally charged and such wonderful, beautiful energy. A little really goes a long way. A wonderful affirmation that I love to work with rhodochrosite, and you can hold it in your hand. And again, these little pieces, they work really well as jewelry. So feel free to get yourself a pair of earrings, wear one that just fits right over your heart space. Or like I like to do, I just pop them in my bra, but pockets work fine too. So a wonderful affirmation that will help you connect with the energy of this crystal is, I hold compassion for myself and others as I heal from my past emotional traumas with love. I hope that this has been helpful. I'm so pleased to be here with you on the Fox Den. I'm wishing you all so much love, so much healing, and a very, very joyous holiday season. I will see you all in 2022. Bye, loves.
God, I adore that woman.
I know.
Perkier than me.
She
Okay.
is so cute, and yep, and
Yeah.
and Lisa writes, yep, always pop them in my bra. Yeah, she does that too.
It's a special kind of pocket for women. Sorry, guys, but
Did you ever see on YouTube the lady? She's a real large lady, but she stuffed everything like bottles of booze and everything in her bra.
Oh my God, no.
She would be like pulling all this stuff out. I'm like, hey, how much stuff can you put in there? Like, don't you go squish, 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 or clink, 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 fucking tell me.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
It's like, how do you do it? How do you do YouTube search for that? Woman who uses bra as pocket
I'm
to
just
carry
going to,
booze.
like,
And like,
take my cards with me today. Yeah, like, look.
Okay. While we were on our break, I did a little bit of trolling Facebook, and a beautiful lady that I mentioned earlier, Kara Shoplin, an amazing woman. But she writes, no matter how loyal you are to a company or how long you have worked there, they don't waste time replacing you. I put in my notice yesterday, and word sure does travel fast. People outside of my workplace already know, and my position is already posted. I guess I won't let the door hit me on the ass on my way out. Remember, put yourself first. And this is really important. Been there, done that. I 2 years ago, I worked for what I thought was an amazing company. When I first did my interview, they were still in the process of building. It was a debonair convenience store and with a gas station. And I got the job because I was English, and most of the restaurant that was coming in was coming from most of the English province. So they needed somebody to translate. Hello. Um, and then I got hurt a few years back. I did the splits in a grocery store. Just fair warning, it's not a good thing to do when you're 57 years old. Mm-mm.
No.
And I worked for this company for 16 years before I could no longer do the job. And eventually, I had to put the insurance was paying its thing, but eventually I knew I couldn't go back to it, so I had to put in my letter of resignation, and I messaged them, left a couple of messages a few weeks back, and never called me back. So it's like you forget that,
You bend over backwards, you do all
Yep.
this good work, you build up their business, and then you feel like
Oh,
you're,
yeah, but the thing is, when I left, all of my customers don't go back there anymore because I'm not there. So I see them in the other gas stations in the town. I know, how rude.
yep.
I
No,
see
you
the other
don't
gas stations
settle.
in the town, and they'd be like, when are you coming back? I'm like, no, I can't do that no more. And they'd be like, we're not going back either. I have one gentleman who points card. Every store nowadays has a points card. He says, I don't know how to work this shit. They told me to go on the computer. I don't have a computer. Goddamn piece of crap. It's like, okay, love you too. It's like, if you were there, I'd make you do it for me, but you're not there anymore. So,
Yeah.
oh, it was
But
funny.
that's the humbling thing is none of us are really irreplaceable. You know what I mean? We are to a degree, but like the jobs that we do, someone
Exactly.
else
I
can do
think
it.
for
And
me, it's mostly my customers who make the difference. For the longest of time, I stopped working. Ooh, there's still something started. I had stopped. I had wanted to look for another job, and the only reason I stayed was because of my customers. Because at the time there was a manager who I didn't really like, but hey, that's life, right? So I thought, I'll look around for another job. And when a couple of my customers heard that I was looking for another job, they were, you can't leave, don't leave. It's like, okay, fine, I gotcha. So I ended up staying, but
mhm,
it just goes to show that
yep,
as much as we put into a business, what we keep forgetting is that we have to put ourselves first too.
yep. I know. This leaving my businesses at the mass, it was tough. You know, um, I had my niece take over a lot of my work, but she couldn't do it all. You
Hmm.
know, and it was sad, but I had to move. I had to go. I had to, move on to the next phase of my life. I can't do that kind of work anymore. Oh, George, look
Yeah,
who's
see,
here.
we were just talking about your
Yep.
beautiful wife. We're talking about special people before, and your name was mentioned. Sorry.
Yes. Yes, you are a special. You not short bus special.
Hey,
Special.
look, he ate a bag of dicks. That's all I got to say. Okay? I love him. But he ate a bag of dicks live on air.
Sprinkles. Sprinkles. With
Sprinkles,
sprinkles.
gee.
Are they sprinkled?
No, they weren't sprinkled, but he was. Hey, Ray.
Hi, Ray. Oh,
I couldn't help it. I ordered them, and they got sent to his house. Kara was like, "Yeah, no problem. I'll make sure you get it." Like, okay, good. I love
mm,
his wife. She's a doll.
yep. Yep.
And bag of dicks with no water.
Oh, you gotta rinse it down with some water.
No,
You
he
need some
was he
water.
was just going on it like that. We need to get back on the air, George, at least for another. Since we missed our Halloween show, we'll get back there eventually. Maybe we'll get you on this show. Have a special.
We
I'll
could have
do
a
a
special.
special.
We
Yep,
could all
yep, yep.
dress. We could dress accordingly.
Ooh, Lisa said tequila. That would have gone down nice. No, I'm allergic to tequila. My clothes seem to fall off when I drink tequila. So I just don't drink tequila no more. Yes, Ashley, he did enjoy those bag of dicks quite a lot. We just
Hey, we could send you a link right now. You could join us now. Oh, look at Mama D's frozen again with her cute face.
David, I'm back. He
Remove
needs
that.
he needs to get his Santa suit back on. Yes, he does.
Yep.
Yes, he does. Do you know that I one time George did the Santa thing, and he actually had a conversation with Ashley's daughter,
Ah,
and it was from what I be home in 20 minutes in traffic. Yeah, that's California. What can I say?
what time is it? Will we still be on air then?
3 hours. He's 3 hours. No, we won't
No,
be.
no, no. He said he'd be home in 20 minutes. Because I said, "Do you want to be on the show? I'll send you a link." And
Next
said,
time. Yeah, I
No.
missed that part. That's when I froze. But yeah, so George is a sweetie. If anybody needs an amazing guest on their show, of course we always take him. George and Kara always have Kara because she sort of keeps him calm.
Rules the roost.
Not.
No.
Come on. How many? It's seriously. We women rule. We let the boys think that they're in charge ish, but we rule. Without us, y'all would be George. Without Kara, you would be just another sexy bod. That's all.
Look at the book that we would have been talking about tonight. The
Emotionally Unavailable Man.
Man.
Well, that's that's not George because George is totally available. His emotions are he's cool.
He's very emotional. Maybe he's too emotional. No, he's not. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just
the
saying
first time I saw George.
That.
The first time I saw George, he was doing a Facebook Live about wanting to leave Facebook because people were being asshats, and that was just putting it nicely. And I messaged him, and I never spoke to him before we became friends. I said, dude, if you ever leave, I will be very unhappy. I said, I enjoyed, and we just became friends from that moment on, and we started a show. But he was, George, what is the circle of snowman mean? I don't know.
I have no idea. And he doesn't know either.
Well, it's probably going to be some kind of bad joke. They all went to TikTok. Hello, I'm a Gen X. I don't know. George and Kara do TikTok. Went over all of our heads. Now, yes, Ashley does not miss me showing off my donuts. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Golly gee.
Your donuts?
My donut videos. I used to do a live every morning, almost every morning.
I know in the store.
And and that's I would specifically point out the sprinkled donuts for George. Talk about sprinkles, George. How many pounds of sprinkles you have left? Somebody sent him like 100-pound bag of sprinkles. It wasn't 100 pounds.
You know what? We were just talking about sprinkles the other night here when we had a company, and Bob was making fun of me and my Massachusetts accent and the way we talk, and I was making fun of him and the way they talk here in Pennsylvania. The differences between hoagies and grinders. We have grinders and they have hoagies, and
although hoagies are the best, the bomb.
We have jimmies and they have sprinkles. It's like what the sprinkles are those little crusty critters. The salt, the sugary critter things. That's what a sprinkle is to us, like multicolored, looks like unicorn parts, something, whatever. But but jimmies are jimmies. The jimmies. You get ice cream cone, you get some jimmies on there.
Sprinkles.
No, a sprinkle is like candy.
Who doesn't like grinding a hoagie? Grinders. Okay, a grinder for me, the way I've learned it, a grinder it's heated. It's put into the oven and it's cheeses melt. Well, that's the way I've learned it because my husband's from Philly, so.
Well, they have down here subs and hoagies, and it's like so. It's I don't know.
Jimmy sprinkles. I think we're kind of gone downhill. This show hasn't gone anywhere. It's just like that. But this is what's great about a last show of the year. We had our guest was unable to make it for some reason, and we just continued on. We just instead of doing one type of specific, we just sort of chit chat about everything. Submarines or sandwiches? Yes, they are. Cardboard?
Would you like a cardboard?
Would you like a card, Ashley?
Ask a question. We'll pull you cards.
Don't ask questions. We just draw the card and they make it fit.
I wanted to ask a question. What's it reference to?
Fine. Ashley.
I got a new deck. I've been dying to play with my new deck.
Yeah, just making me jealous. I need to.
Oh, I still don't have as many as you have, so there's no way you need to be jealous.
Energy, and
She's
I just froze again.
Yeah.
Sorry, Canadian internet. What can I say? Never mind, Quebec internet. Like that shit.
Ah. You want
Actually-
to tadpole about subs? No.
No, that's Lisa.
Will I be getting a sub in my future?
Okay.
All
right.
This is for Ashley, so whatever it is, they are asking.
She needs some guidance for her business, please.
Okay.
Anything to do with a good thing. Oh, look at Froggy.
Linda Frog, right? Yep, very energized. But it says shield your energy, right? Look beneath the surface. So, yeah, all well and good and fine up here for the business, but you need to get
Dot
into,
your I's and cross your T's.
yeah, all the logistics about a business. So look under the surface before you pull that last line
Pin.
to go for that business.
And the card I got for you was potential. It's,
Down.
yeah, I know. It's just no. It says potential. There's
Oh,
the
there
word.
it is. Okay. Yep.
But the thing is, it's a smoking volcano.
Nice.
So to me, that means that there's, once you dot your I's and cross your T's, like Gina's card said, there's good potential in it. You just have to make sure that you do everything you need to do.
Yeah,
I mean, aside from the fact that I'd be like your
that's
best
gonna
customer.
blow up. Poof. Like, look at it's like the poof. It's the poof. It's the poof of
It's the
friggin'
poof.
cotton candy up there, right? It's gonna go like crazy. It's gonna go like wildfire. Nailed it,
Okay.
ladies. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. So Debbie wants to know, will 2022 be a good year for you? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull another one out of this deck because
I just have one deck with me tonight. I didn't honestly think.
crap ton of them over here.
Yeah, well, mine are all back there.
Ooh, I don't know what you got in your horizon, but hello. All right, this is Kundalini Rising. You know what that means, right? Ignite your passion for life. This is definitely a light the fire from below. This is your root chakra. This is everything that has to do with passion, desires. I would say this is going to be a good year for you, Debbie. Very good year. In all ways and shapes. Just follow your passion, and it's going to not pull you in the wrong direction. Put it that way.
And mine is release. So stop holding things so closely. Don't have everything pulling you down. Because you need to, like everything else, you need to relax and let it go sometimes. And releasing is
could be orgasms too. I'm telling you.
not even going to go.
Rising. So when you said release,
It's release. I'm trying not to go down that path.
Hey,
I don't know if George is still in the room, so we're not
going
going to go.
it is. So yeah, good stuff for you, lucky girl.
Okay, and there was another one. Lisa, when do you see blog radio shows launching? Blog radio shows? Please explain.
Wait, where's this? What?
Hold on.
Oh, right here. When do you see blog talk radio shows launching?
Not blog talk, blog radio.
Oh. When do you
There's
see
no talk in there.
All right, hold on. All right.
You're going to have to let us know a little bit more about that because we might get in on that. You never know.
I was on blog. We were on blog talk.
Blog talk, but that unless it's something else changed.
So if you're doing it, all right, I'm gonna do a moon card for you. Let's see. Oh, all right, I got two. It fell in two different spots.
Decks always come out quickly.
So 1, be bold and make the first move. Okay, that's this one. It says be bold, make the first move. Okay, and that is a crescent moon. Right, so hold on. And then the other is the energy is gaining momentum on a waxing move. Okay. Now those two combined. Hold on. Let me put this out of the way here. All right. The gaining momentum. The energy is gaining momentum means it's coming up more quickly. The other, between following your first moves, all right, follow your heart, emotions, avoid moving too fast. So come into your power. So it's good that you got these two together. What it means, okay, here, right? Be bold and make the first move. That's one thing, right? That's just putting yourself first, right? That's good. Like I got this. I can do this, and I'm worthy of this. But the gaining momentum part means it's you're working towards it. Just again, it's like that thing with the cross your T's and dot your I's type stuff. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Go steadily, but don't rush it. I mean, you'll know when it's ready, but it's going to be relatively soon. But you know when you're going to be ready for it, and you're almost there. Don't rush it, though. Don't rush it.
Yeah. My card is the card of wonders. And what I like about this is it's crystal. And if you notice, it's coming through the darkness. And as it comes through, it's I'm going to go back there again, darling. As it comes through, the lightning. Stop doing that face. I saw that face. Y'all know where her mind went. Slow but steady. Exactly. Take your time. Make it work. It's going to work. You just have to take your time. As you see, it's still up and down. It's still half in, half out. And
Yeah.
I'm just not even going to.
Yeah. Don't drag your feet, because you know your potential. You know what you're worth. Right?
Exactly.
Don't drag your feet, but don't skip ahead.
Yeah.
Don't go skipping ahead. Just like, oh well, Gina, Mama D told me to, but no,
It'll all be Gina's fault.
no, but stay working on it. Stay focused on it.
Yeah. Okay. We had one from
more of a
where is
saunter.
it?
Yes, a saunter.
There you go.
Right.
What's ahead for me from Loki?
Okay. Can you do a fairy deck card? In the new year or in ahead in general? You're welcome, Lisa. Yes, this is the last show of 2021 because next week is Christmas and the week after that is New Year's. So, yeah, we'll be back in January.
Yep. And she's got us booked up till August, May, September, next
Right.
November. She's got us booked all year long. She's a slave driver. She makes me work, but I enjoy it, so it's good.
All right, so this is for Sharon. Fire dance, fire energy. All right, yeah, this is you. You're a Spitfire. You're always on the go. This means this is this fire energy, which is a really good energy, and it's again coming from the root chakra. It's again coming up. That's you're gonna have a lot of running around in this year. Like you're gonna be doing a lot of different things, and you're gonna have a lot of energy to do those things. But it's coming from a place of where the feminine energy comes from, right? So it's like a soul-based thing. What do you got?
Purification. Our cards always work together. And it's amazing. No matter what the decks we use, we end up working together. So everything you're looking forward to doing will happen, but you have to make sure, like everything else that's been going, you have to clean out the old shit. Buy one, get one free. But in this case, it's to get something new, to get what you want, you have to clear out some of the old stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like fire.
Yeah.
There we go.
But it is. This is all root chakra. So is that. It's all root chakra. It's like creation and energy and life bringing and stuff like that. So you're bringing life into things.
Yeah. Yes. I think Lisa's made a prediction. 2022, all missing packages.
God. I hope so.
That'd be nice.
I know we should.
We're gonna remember this.
Withdrawals coming my way. Withdrawals.
What you withdrawing from?
I know. I'm not really sure what that.
Don't tell me that you're not giving me no daggone. Purge the back orders.
Yeah. Jesus. Is this what you want a card for? Withdrawals going your way? I
Oh,
don't know.
me, us, because she's gonna miss
Oh,
us for
because of
2 weeks.
us. Oh, I get it. Oh, duh. Stuff. Yeah. I know. It's going to be a whole 2 weeks without us.
Blonde for nothing.
I darkened my hair. Did you even
It's
notice?
so
I didn't even
stupid.
notice. I darkened my hair. Look at
Yeah,
it.
but because it's always looked kind of dark to us. You're not a platinum blonde.
No, it was really actually too blonde. My daughter even said that too. She's like, "You got to go a little darker, mom, because they put in too many highlights." But I'm blind. We've been.
You know what? We all have our blonde moments, even as redheads. Hello.
You want to hear a good blonde joke?
Okay.
Okay. I don't know many jokes, but I know this one. So the blonde goes into the doctor's office. She's wearing headphones. And why she's going to the doctor? Because she says, "Doctor, I'm going to die if I take off the headphones." He says, "You're not going to die if you take off the headphones." She goes, "No, I'm going to die. You take off the headphones." He's like, "Trust me. Honestly, you can take the headphones off. You're not going to die." She goes, "Okay." She takes the headphones off, puts them down, right in front of her. 3 minutes later, dead as a doornail, right? Doctor picks up. He's like, "I don't get it." He picks up the headphones and he puts them on and says, "Breathe in, breathe out."
Oh
Breathe
Jesus.
in, breathe out.
Ah,
Oh, God. Yep. So
blonde. If it saves, I'm blonde. If it saves me from changing a tire.
Yep.
I like that one.
Yep.
That's cute.
Yep.
I just use. Okay, I'm not blonde, but I can go. Oh, look, I'm 60 years old. Okay, I can't do this shit. If that doesn't work, we just show off the girls. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. If all else fails, you just kind of pull down the cleavage a little bit more, and then the other count.
Hello, sorry.
Each other. You'll get the help.
Lisa's dying right now. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Oh gosh. You know what? I have to admit something that we have been doing this for.
Today it's her birthday? Yeah, go ahead, Mama.
Happy birthday, Prudence. I
Is
like
it-
that
is
name.
it today? Oh my God. Can we pull a birthday card for her?
Boy, this show is X-rated and is brought to you by Squirrel.
No, wait. Actually, Fox in a Box.
Sir. I'm gonna buy me a squirrel.
Sorry,
Okay.
keep bashing my microphone.
All right. But no,
Yes,
this has been okay for
Prudence.
me. This has been an amazing year
For her birthday.
because I get to work with an amazing lady who just puts up with puts up with my shit and me not reading books. I really suck at reading, people. Y'all got to send me just audiobooks instead of your access. I'll listen to it. I will. I'll probably fall asleep listening to it, but I listen to it. But I'm the tech support here. But it's been an amazing year, and I look forward to next year being another amazing year with a bunch of more interesting guests and bizarre little shows like this.
Yeah, I like shows like this. And then we got to get working on that book.
Yeah, we've been working on a book.
Fox, Butterfly, and Squirrel. There we
There we
go.
go. If you see an advertisement for a show that's coming up and there's a squirrel on it, you know to watch out.
Right. This is the card I pulled for Prudence, okay? And it's a fairy with pumpkins. It's an autumn card, but this is all about releasing. It's releasing energies. It's releasing past traumas. It's a lot about release. It could be a growth thing, like she's gonna release maybe the more adolescence into adulthood at this time, but that's what that is. It's more release.
Okay. Well, mine kind of again works with yours, but I drew this earlier. It's the potential card. So Prudence has a lot of potential.
She does. She's so talented.
Okay, I have no idea who she is, but there's a lot of potential in this young lady, and she's going into AP classes and taking nursing. Oh, She can
Beautiful.
take care of her mom when she's old. Sorry, did I say
Yeah.
that loud?
So there you go. She's going bam
There's a
fast.
lot of potential in that young lady. So I'm glad that works out. Well, we love doing our shows, and this is what's great. And we may not get like a whole bunch of people watching us, but
Yeah,
when
well,
we do, the ones we do get are our rock solid foundation. That's all I got to say.
yeah. Well, then it gets shared out and goes to different places and different venues, and eventually someone will see us.
Oh shoot! I forgot to share the show.
Oh, I did too, actually.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, if anybody, okay, y'all know that we are sponsored by Vortex Ghost Gear. If anybody wants us to step it up another level, you can sponsor us too. Gina will make an amazing commercial for anything you have. All you got to do is boost us up so that we can hit the next level in StreamYard, and we can stream to 8 different platforms.
Right. Yeah. So that's like a double our price now.
Yeah.
So that'd be what, and then we need another $200.
That's another $250 with tax,
$250.
and that's US, okay? Because if it was Canadian, it would be at least $350. Something there.
Yeah. So anybody wants to sponsor, that's how much it would be, and we make you an ad, and we run it in every show, and mention you and talk to you and put pictures
torture
up
you. I mean, sorry, that's what I do to Gina.
all that
Sorry.
kind of
And
stuff.
Bob.
So anybody knows anybody, So,
Well, when I start selling comic books, I'll hook in. Okay, well, comic books? What comic books?
well, Prudence is a good little artist, but hey, that family, I'm telling you, all of them, they're all talented.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. So if you know of anybody who wants to sponsor our show, just let us know. She does amazing videos. We had our guest last week was so thrilled. He is Blob Comics LLC. Cool.
I love it.
He was a producer of in Hollywood, is a producer in Hollywood, and he said that Gina's video was better than some of the Hollywood produced videos done out there. So that and I can tell you something, she busts her ass to make all the videos that we do for our guests. This girl will make herself worse because she's gone to do it. She does not like it. She does not put it on the air. It has to go over. One mispronunciation and she's like,
do it again.
There's a lot of words that come out of her mouth that would build my castle once and over. Many, many times over.
Oh. Oh, thank you. But he wrote me 3 times and he asked me about that. And he's like, Hollywood's waiting.
Oh. Hey, I gave him my email address. I didn't even get one letter from him.
Yeah, you're supposed to be getting the book. Yeah.
Yeah. Link for a book. I don't know.
All right, maybe that was the other email because I had the thread for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Then I sent him another email that had just the link on it because I didn't want any confusion. So I sent another one, and that's when he was talking to me on it. But the thread for the show is where I sent
Send it again.
So I'll send it on the other one. Yeah. So
Mudlang of promos. Yeah, we do fit well together, Ashley.
Yeah.
It's scary, isn't it? And the thing is, the fox and the butterfly, if you look up anything foxes, just Google fox pictures, right? 9 out of 10 times you're going to see that there's a butterfly in a fox thing. She's got tons of shit from before I came into her life.
Folders and folders of foxes and butterflies.
Yeah, and that was before I entered her life and tortured the shit out of her ass. Squirrels. Yeah, we always kind of get squirrels.
Squirrel.
It's like I said, my yelling at a squirrel, don't get hit by the car, move your ass. Not like they can actually hear me. Destined to work together, most definitely. Now, the thing is, you do realize, though, right? And if Bob's still around, I'm going to be honest about this. The day that I go down to Gina's house, I'm going to torture the shit out of Bob.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I've got Gina's permission, so what the hell? Why not, right?
You see fox stuff everywhere. I know, out and about. I know. If she finds me stuff, I have a lot of stuff here is from her, and I can't off camera here. But I've got some stuff up there that's from her, some stuff up there that's from her. I got stuff downstairs that's from her. I will. This is from her. This is from Sharon. I remember where I get things from people. Out of all the thousands of foxes, I know who gave me what. you know, I will still remember that, like always. They all have special places, special meanings.
I get butterflies. I mean, this is the biggest butterfly I've got. Oh, let's see if I can turn this the wrong way. Dum dum.
Oh,
See that giant butterfly back there?
that one.
My daughter found that in a not an antique store, but like a thrift shop. It's made of mirrors, and I'm like, oh, and it's not that heavy. It's huge, but it's not that heavy. But I still haven't stuck it up on the wall.
It's
Mm.
so cool. Did
And
you
Lisa, yes, I will
butterfly
definitely.
wings? The amethyst butterfly wings?
I know.
And I was
Anything butterfly makes me go gaga.
yeah, that was in Athena's background. She had them up on the top of a bookshelf, so it was like for me, like the top of my bookshelf is
Yeah.
packed with stuff and a million more foxes. Trust me, right? And she had her thing up there off camera, and then she had a table like where I have this picture of the
Hmm.
fox. She had her book, and said, "Why don't you move that up there down to over there?" And she did it for that video. I was like, "Oh, look at it! It looks so
Yeah.
nice." But
It
you
fits
got
perfectly.
that thing, you best show it off.
Yeah.
You know.
Lisa, when I get there, I will turn on my camera and I'll do a live before I knock on the door. And then I'll make sure that Gina knows beforehand to make Bob answer the door. And he'll answer the door and go, oh, shit.
Yep, 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 yep. And
Ah,
so, are they my spirit animals? The foxes, absolutely, 100% yes. And
yeah.
amethyst, my birthstone. Oh, that is a wonderful. Oh my God, what a perfect, awesome birthstone to have. Amethyst. I think I got a piece of it over
Oh
here.
my God, Gina, make a no, she deletes them. Trust me, she does not want to have the promos, the outtakes. But she should.
Oh,
Maybe you should do that.
I do a blooper reel. Oh,
Yeah,
me go, God damn the fuck.
yeah, because it would have to be
How
February
many
2nd is a
times do
Wiccan
I have to
holiday.
read
Yep.
this? My neighbors must go crazy because I'll be like, "Ah," or I'll be making a recording and it's like I'll get almost down to the end. It'll be like a whole sheet of a bio or a whole sheet of an ad or whatever it is, and I'll get all the way down to the end, and all of a sudden down on the avenue down there there'll be an accident and it'll be sirens and yeah, all this stuff. I'm like, really, 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 and then they'll go on for like an hour, and then a plane will come because there's an airport across the street. A plane will come in. I'll be like, give me a break, give me a break, just please give me a break. Can I have 5 minutes, just 5 minutes of silence, and then I will get it almost done again, and then Bob will come home. He'll come upstairs, and I'll be like, I'm gonna kill you.
He gets all the vengeance for the stupid ambulances and the fire departments and everything
What
else.
I
Every
do, what
siren that
I
went off.
do. He just came
And
home.
nothing, dear. I love you, but I'm going to kill you anyway, just because. Well, you know what? Actually, not everybody knows their spirit animal. I think that Gina is lucky to have that, uh, know that her spirit animal is the fox. I
Yeah,
work with the butterfly. It's my Reiki. It's what I send Reiki on the
yep,
wings of a butterfly. So that's how. And
right.
it's,
So
but
it's
I do have quite a few spirit animals that are around me. But there's no, well, there is one specific, but he hasn't been around in a while. But I
yeah,
know it's because my need to get my shit together. I need to
yeah.
have my potential and do a clearing.
Yeah.
But
But first of all, though, really to find your spirit animal, they've already been around you. They come to you
yep.
always, always. What do you resonate with? Is it dogs? Is it cats? Is it whatever it is? I mean, it could be anything. Do you love birds? I mean, what has it been? Have you collected? You when you were a child? Did you collect little mice figurines? Did you collect little horse figurines?
Mhm.
Whatever it is, all right. It's like they're already putting themselves. They're already making themselves known to you. So I have
Yeah.
the fox is the most predominant out of the last, say, 8 years of my life. Before that, it was a bunny. The bunny was more prevalent in my life, and that was the phase I was going through. So what it is it can change. And also, I have a turkey in there. And a turkey, I was like, a turkey.
So
And,
she's talking about Bob. Sorry, did I say
me-
that wrong?
medium told me that. And they said, no, 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 turkeys are awesome power animal to have, you know. But you can do meditations to find your spirit
Hmm.
animals, but you most likely already know what your spirit animal
Yeah.
is.
I mean,
You
if you
know,
look at it that way, one of my spirit animals is a butterfly, but yeah. but I do the work with them as well. Kids in it.
I'm just shuffling the cards, just
Dr.
shuffling.
Doolittle, everything but spiders.
Yep.
I have a good friend
And
who
comes up to me, right? Bam. All right, but now I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do one
had a
for
hamster stop breathing, and she gave it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. She did CPR on a hamster, and I called her my Dr. Doolittle. She's adorable, and she doesn't care.
bear. Look at what's over the bear's head.
I
Doesn't it
can't.
kind of look like that volcano? All right. Now I gotta put my glasses on if I want to read this for you. Have you ever had anything with bears? Like, have bears ever been prevalent? It's healing, divinity, and vulnerability. The bear has symbolized divinity and healing in many cultures. The Anu people in the northern islands of Japan believe that the bear was a mountain god. In India, bears are believed to prevent disease. Children may ride on the bear's back to avoid sickness. And among the Finno-Ugric peoples, the bear was the god of heaven. The bear has figured prominently among the Native American peoples who regarded it as a spirit helper. The painting of the bear woman dancing with a rattle recalls the Pawnee Indian story of the bear medicine woman, in which a girl born with a bear spirit has the power to heal. So, again, that's what that picture is all about right there. But if you have ever had, oh, look at that, bears all around you. Shaman God told you. Okay. I don't know if I'm picking this up for you or if I'm picking this up for Ashley then. Um, but look into it, you know. But you can and you can go on YouTube.
Yeah, there are many meditations.
Yeah, I want to know my spirit animal, and do a guided meditation. But it may take practice. You might have to do it more than once. You might not get anything. Just be patient and let it happen. Meditation and things like that, guided things, even though they're telling you what to do, it's going to take a few times. Because I know
Yeah,
me, my brain just never shuts up, and it's like I got to get it out of my own way to benefit myself. You it's true. A billion sites on it. Yes.
yeah. And the
Yeah.
thing is, a spirit animal doesn't have to be with you for a long time.
No.
You can have them. They can come and go for different reasons. And I did a meditation once, and I've always wanted to connect with my spirit animals. And I did one meditation once, and like I love to soak in the tub, and I did a meditation, and I had three that I connected with, and I know that they're always around in their own times. They, when I need the one that I need. So Gina has her foxes, I have my butterflies, but we also have multiples. So
Yeah.
it's just,
Oh yeah. I have several. It's just what
we
do
got
you?
we got the ones that kind of the angel ones that kind of go, oh my God, they're at it again. Sorry.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, and it is true. Like the fox for me, the fox is the animal that guides the
Mhm.
realm between this realm and the spirit realm. They're the protector of the border, the veil.
Yeah,
So that is a perfect thing for me, working with paranormal and working with stuff like this.
exactly.
And it's right there. It's prevalent. Like you have to go through the fox in order to get through there.
We've got a menagerie of them
Menagerie.
all. Yes.
Yes, we all have a menagerie. We do. We do. When I was a child, it was mice. I liked little mice. Then I went to the bunny, and then panthers, jaguars. I loved all those.
Mm,
Horses. I went through my horse thing. But the bunny was almost as prevalent to me as the fox.
yeah.
Who quit?
Her spirit guide shaking his head and then left. He
Oh,
quit. Yeah. Yeah. I have a black panther. I call him a jag. He is in certain pictures that I have that are created for me. Um, Dear friend created three pictures for me, and my black jags are somewhere in there. He also had a black jag, so it doesn't count, but and they're in my pictures. But yeah, so it just everybody, you may not find specific one, but like Gina says, pay attention to what's attracted to you, And it can be something as simple. February 2nd is the Wiccan holiday.
That's
Really?
nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's nice.
Um, uh, pay attention to what comes around you, and don't sit there. And a lot of people go, "Oh, an ant is the only thing that comes near me." Ants are like teeny, teeny, tiny little mothers, but they are strong. Because you
Yeah.
imagine how much weight that they lift
Yep.
compared to the size of them. They work
Yep.
together. There's
Yep.
always continuously working together. There's no solitary ants, you know.
Yep.
So it's just pay attention to what pops up around you. Damn
Yep.
straight. Ants are strong and steady.
Right on the top.
Yes, my babe.
Panther. Magic, darkness, death. I read the rest of this. I just shuffle and then whatever's on the top, right? So, like other large cats, the panther represents ferocity and courage. The Black Panther is particularly mystical symbol that has represented dark energies and rebirth. Native American tribes of the North, South, and Central America considered the Black Panther to wield powerful magic. Egyptian rituals involved the wearing of the panther tail about the waist or the neck, which brought strength to its wearers. And the Kayans of Borneo, I don't know, feared the soul of a black panther as much as the beast's corporeal form. After killing a panther, a Kayan hunter would step 8 times over the dead animal, reciting a spell, "Panther, thy soul under my soul." That was weird, but still, that was the panther card. I just shuffled and just put it down, and we're talking about panther. So I'm not looking at the deck either. Right? You see me, and I just put it down and saw the panther. So I was like, okay, now I'm putting it down. There's a crow on the top. So I don't know who the crow is for. Renewal, transformation, magic, and abundance.
Yeah. And they're amazing messengers too.
So that's, yeah.
And they smart.
Very smart. Very, 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 very.
We trust you? Yeah, we do.
For what?
Because when you said you can see that I'm not shuffling, I'm not looking, I just shuffle, and
Yeah.
we trust her with the decks.
Yeah.
Well, around my chocolate, not so much.
Yeah, not the chocolate. Not the chocolate.
Not
Don't
much.
trust me on chocolate. I know nothing.
I don't think so.
I didn't see it. Was me.
She plead the fifth.
Was me.
Mask girls stick together. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to leave now. Okay, well.
That's my homegirl.
Okay,
Got it.
fine.
Us massholes think alikes. Stick together.
Fine, I got you. I won't complain.
Oh, you're one of us. You're one of us. You've hung around me long enough, and you can definitely be an honorary tribe member.
You think your tribe wants me in there? And they'd be like, oh, hell no. It's that Canadian girl again. My mom was French Canadian. Hello.
Ah, see?
That's the evil side of you. I always say my mom was French Canadian and my dad was English Canadian. And people go, oh, I said, yeah, I got a Canadian thing. I got a square head because English were square heads. And it's a Quebec thing. And French people were considered frogs to the English. So I have a square head and frog legs, so I can cuss out anybody I want, not be considered not being nice.
I'm a finished WAP.
Was a secret till her death certificate? Really?
Only Italian.
Where from? In I'm going to assume it was Quebec, but that's an assumption. I could be wrong because there are many French Canadians around. But yeah.
That's
what an interesting gift as she leaves. She leaves you with a secret that she held dear. Like that one.
I know. That's always like how
I'm going to hold a secret until Toronto, I believe. Toronto's very English, but she didn't come from Toronto originally, but okay. Maybe Ottawa. The little French people live there. Most of them are politicians.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Oh my god.
Do you realize it's 10:02 already? Time is almost up. Our last show of the year.
Oh, but you know what I want to do? I want to show you guys
Just don't
because I
sing.
use it. This was the background that I had made for the show that we were going to be doing. Look at
Mhm.
it, it's a Christmas background. I had the books down there, like they look like they were under the tree. So I was like, "Aw, I didn't get to use my Christmas background."
Hi, Noor. How you doing?
So we're gonna take that back off because we're not using that. But I'll put up this one for now.
There you go. No one knew. I was like, wait, what? She only spoke French till Papa put an end to it. Programmer. Yeah.
hmm From Pakistan. Greetings from Pakistan.
Noor is a very strong individual. He's a friend of mine on Facebook, and this man will fight for everyone and everything in his country. He is. I, I've never met anybody like Noor for the questions he asks and the things that he does. An amazing gentleman is what I have to say.
Nice. I'm
What
going back
was
to this.
each of your favorite shows this year? Oh lordy. I have to okay, I have to go with the flat earth guys. Seriously. It was it was like look, somebody called Gina old and me decrepit. I can't remember which one it was.
I don't
Whatever
know.
it was. It was funny. I mean, it was our most viewed show on YouTube, and it has been the most talked about. And you're welcome, Noor. And but it kind of made me think. I haven't changed my opinion. I do not believe the Earth is flat. There's too many damn cats on this world. We'd be like all flying off the edge of it. But I like the idea that it's one of the two shows that proved to me that we can let people have their opinions even though we do not agree with them. But they joined us on the show, and it was important for their story to be heard for
Mhm.
those people who followed them. It doesn't mean
Yep.
just
Yep.
because we have you on our show doesn't mean that we believe everything.
Yep.
It's the opinion of the person on the show. Doesn't
Yep.
mean we always agree.
My favorite was with Michaela
Oh my god, did you see she was
Fox,
on
the
she
Save a
was
Fox show.
yeah, the Save a Fox show, yeah. She was on CNN
Yeah.
news the other night.
Yep.
It
I
was
saw the
a
video.
little thing. Oh my god, I was like, "Oh my god, she was on our show. We had her before she was CNN and now she's on CNN." We didn't boost her up, but we boosted her.
Yeah, right. She's got millions of followers. Oh my god. But yeah, that was my favorite show. Mhm.
Yeah. The
Not where the
show
guy said we're all going to hell. No, Reverend
no,
Battle.
that was Reverend Battle. We were all going to hell because that's where the dogs went according to him. No dogs went to heaven. I was like, "Really?"
The shows where I learned the most. That's tough. That's tough
Yeah, it
because I
is.
learned a whole hell of a lot
I
this
think
year.
with every show we learn something.
Yeah, this one today I read half her book today. I did not want to stop reading. I really didn't because what?
Oh
Ah!
shit.
Mute. Isn't she the cutest sneezer like on the planet? Really?
Oh
Oh my
Lord.
god! Bless you.
Okay,
Bless
last show. I let you have that one, okay? I'm not gonna do it
you.
again.
But yeah, but the woman that was supposed to be on tonight, Patti
Yeah,
Henry,
that's when you had your breakdown. That's right, Lucky.
very good show. She's got the book has a lot of information out there. If you
Hmm.
know any alcoholics, people just if you know people, this book will help you. Anybody, anybody, even ones that feel like they have it all together.
Nobody has it totally all together,
You
and everybody can use a little bit of help. Thank you, Lisa, and I'm glad I woke you up, Lucky. I'm
know.
sorry, but yeah, I think every show has been. Yeah, Reverend Battle was the one that made Loki have her mental breakdown.
Mm,
What show challenged you the most? Reverend Battle,
yes, that was
because he was doing everything to get me to say amen to his beliefs, his
yeah.
his way.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
besides the no dogs going to heaven,
yeah.
it's like the show was supposed to be something completely different. From what he sent
Mm.
me, the information he sent me, even the video I made, he was more spiritual and he was,
It was
helping.
spirituality on his terms. and
Yeah.
he believed that, he believed that all the gifts that like what Gina and I have, aren't real. They all come
Sin.
from the devil unless they were given by him,
Yeah,
unless we were
he's the
tuned by
only
him and healed
one
by
that
him.
can lay
No,
hands
no,
on
no,
people, heal people. Yeah, he's got, if there's a penthouse up there in heaven, God's on the top floor of the
and
penthouse,
he
he's
was
on
the
the
next one
bottom
down.
floor.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
yeah.
okay. We'd be underneath him going with the stick.
I'm
Sorry.
going to be where the dogs are. That's where I'm going to be, wherever that is.
Yeah.
Hmm? Uh,
Mother Teresa is in hell and all that. Oh yeah, it really was the most
uh.
challenging show. But you know what?
Both of our
It
faces, we held
Oh
up.
yeah, we were good. We were freaking amazing. We were just like, yeah. And I
We're
can't
looking at
remember
each
what
other
I
like,
said
who
amen
the.
for. I should go back and listen to the show and see why I gave him an
Yeah,
amen.
it's like possessed. I mean, it was like two different people. When we talked to him, I talked to him prior. I talked to his people. Everything else, it was like two different people. And then when he started opening his mouth, and
Oh God. Okay, sorry. Wait a second. Wait a second. I gotta put this one up. Here. No, thank you. Gave up Kool-Aid for beer. Yes. Okay.
oh my God, that's
Okay.
great.
Dr. Master Shaw and Athena were great. I enjoyed those shows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Both amazing. Yeah.
yeah. Athena, we loved Athena so much, we had her join our show.
Yeah.
No,
She's now part of the crew.
what am I most proud of this year? Oh my God, that I survived.
That I worked at Christmas Fair with you.
Oh,
I worked with Ashley selling her pushing. I was the pusher of cotton candy. That is the most delicious thing. And I believe it's this weekend you will be in a store, right? Right.
nice.
Yeah. I'm what about what I do now? What am I most proud of this year? You're most proud of me this year?
No, no.
Oh, why?
We
Because I cut my hair and didn't.
what are you most thankful for this
Oh,
year?
yeah. You
What I
know
have
it's
up
her.
there. Are you reading? What screen are you on?
Oh, I can't. I didn't. See, I see.
Do
My
you have
little
a
screen is
screen?
this big. If I open it up big, I won't see all the comments on the side either.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm a sugar. Oh, I'm addicted to cotton candy, the real stuff. She makes this in a spinner in her house. She puts it in a box and she brings it to some place. And if I find out where it is, I go find and buy it. Everything. Sorry.
mhm. Yeah,
Every
no,
dentist's dream. Yeah. Don't even
that was
talk.
that's that payback for the chocolate that I got, the box of little scrumptious box of chocolate that I got.
I'm going to for the new year. I'm going to buy at least 5 tubs and just have them here and just pick them up through the show. I don't care who the hell's on. I'll just be eating them through the show.
Yep, yep. But honestly, I have learned quite a bit this year.
Yeah.
I think there's some pretty fabulous guests we've had on the show this year. We had a
Yeah.
couple kooks, but we
Yeah,
had
but even from the kooks, we learned you learn what you don't want. You learn what you don't believe. I don't believe that dogs don't belong in heaven. Dogs
right.
belong or
No,
don't go to
they,
heaven. They will be. Trust me, they're all there, and they all waiting for his ass to get up there.
yeah. But all that aside, we've had some pretty cool books that we've reviewed,
Yep,
like the fiction books and stuff too. Darian Relier's books are
Darian, thank you. I was just
awesome.
thinking of her.
I
She's
love her.
amazing. If you like dragon stories, oh, Darian's books are freaking awesome.
And now
I
she's
now,
got an audio with her voice, which is
yep,
amazing. All illustrated by Lisa Dixon. I mean, those are great things. I mean, all this stuff back here. There's a lot of great books in there. There's a lot that I've learned. So it's really hard to pinpoint something that's
yeah, because you figure we do one every week. That's at least minimum of 52 shows a year. Plus the extras that we do when we have a guest that we really want to show up, like the recently the one we did with
Joe, the clone.
Joe
Yep.
with his son. Oh my God, that was something we had to have this year, and that was amazing thing.
Yeah.
Old proverb: a man will walk wide-eyed, openly right into hell, but even the devil can't fool a dog. Very
That
true.
is so true.
Mm. That
That is so
dog
true.
will lift his leg or squat and pee on him and put out his
Oh,
fire.
those
There you go.
six.
Absolutely, very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think this is like I said, I am most grateful for this year with Gina. I learned. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not a paranormal investigator. Y'all know that. I'm probably going to be the one sitting in the middle of the room going, but I'll have fun doing it, you know. But I think I've learned a lot from the guests that she's booked, from her herself, the stories that she tells. I sit there and listen. I pay attention when you talk, even though it doesn't look like it all the
And I
time.
see you on when you're a guest on another show and you're talking about paranormal, and it's like, yep, yep, you got it,
She
you
paid
got
attention. Yep, yep, yep.
it, yep.
Yeah,
She's learning, and it's not just me. It's like people like George, and you've got a lot of
yeah.
paranormal
I've
people.
got George
Yeah,
and I've got Jay and
yep.
yeah. t- I got Ashley. Ashley's gonna make the top of the list for the most questions in one show.
Hold on a second now.
What was
This
your
way,
favorite deck?
what inspired you both that? Wait, what inspired you both most that set a new direction in your life? Oh my gosh. Well, you know
I
what?
told you he has good questions.
Me, yeah. For me, the direction that my life is in now, my husband passed away, and I was a interior decorator, designer, business owner, all this kind of stuff. But I always liked the paranormal stuff. Always did. Dabble here and there and
Hmm.
whatnot. But after he passed away, he was so prevalent in my house, you couldn't ignore it. You know. And then I was like, you know what? And it's like it flipped the switch in me, and I'm like. I didn't get into it because I thought I was going to be shunned upon, working in the design industry and doing work in people's houses and stuff. And you know what? As a decorator and a designer and ripping up houses, you're getting interaction all the time. And all them people are too, you know, whether they choose to, acknowledge it or admit
Yeah,
it,
that's the thing.
is another thing. But it's like, it's poo-pooed upon. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to flip that switch and I don't care. I'm going for it. And then, so that really did it changed the direction of my life a complete 180. I still did all my businesses and stuff. I just had the more of the opinion of, I'm going to do what I like on the side, and I don't care if you like it or not. And if there's going to be a spirit yelling at me about ripping down the wallpaper, I'm going to let you know about it.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that I happen to agree with is when I first started out, and this is way before June, back in 2012. Oh God, that was ages ago. Um, I became who I am. I became Mama D because I knew it was something I had to do. I wasn't ready for my family and my coworkers and my bosses to know who I was. That's how I created Mama D. But everything happened for a reason. The name Mama D came from my husband's family. Their grandmothers and great grandmothers are all Mama and whatever their first name was. So like would be Mama Gina and Mama Darlene. But I didn't want Darlene to overpower my what I was growing into. So it just became D. And from then it was just one step after another. But the thing is you had to stay open-minded, which I always have been. Stubborn, but open-minded about it. And that's, the way I do. And listening to people and talking to people and it's an important thing and it's not everybody can do. And Gina can talk and talk and talk. But I learn from her every day and I learn from all my friends, as I call you all in Facebook land, my heart family. It's an amazing thing. So always keep your mind open.
Absolutely.
What is your favorite deck of the year, Gina? The Kitsune Foxfire. Mm. My favorite deck is one that I haven't gotten my hands on, but Gina has, and that's the Rebel deck. I've wanted it for many many years. It's even in my wish list on it. It's like it's a cuss word. Yeah, it's like it's an amazing deck. So it's one of the ones that I want. That in 2022 I'm gonna get it.
I like a lot of decks. There's a lot of decks I have on my wish list too.
Yeah,
But the ones I'm drawn to and the ones that I really, really use a lot is the Moonology deck. This one is a new deck for me. I've got Sacred Traveler is a new deck for me. I have a mythology one, very complicated, hasn't resonated with me yet, but it's
cherub deck.
Cherub deck. Hmm.
What was the one thing that got you through this pandemic? Was it?
What's the one thing that got you through the pandemic that surprised you? Um,
Hmm.
that's a good question, actually. Huh,
Again, I don't think it surprised me because it is part of who I am and the people that I'm surrounded by.
yeah,
And but those of my friends that stood up and just, were there, didn't care what I believed in or what I said, just were there because, that was what they did.
mm,
Nora's one of them. Ashley is another one. Gina's always around. She's like hard to get rid of. It's just always underfoot.
yeah, I'm like that.
But
Don't want to shoot.
friends, the people that I got to meet, not physically, but like Facebook wise, who I
Yeah,
got to meet, who I never thought I would, like, to me they were like, I okay,
yeah,
this is the little child in me type of thing. They were like, up there, and I'd be like, oh my God. There's an amazing woman who I never thought I would become friends with on Facebook, and I just I troll her. She's amazing, and she doesn't know that I think she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But those people who say, "Yeah, I'll be your friend," or they reach out, because I don't like to reach out and do the friend request thing, because they, oh my God, this crazy woman. Yeah, I am, but that's beside the point. But when she sent me a friend request, I was like, holy shit.
who?
So I'm not gonna say her name. I'll send you who she is. I don't know if she's well known, but she's well known to me, and she's well known in a few of my circles. But she's an amazing woman. But I think my the people that I connect with, as much as I love the guys, um, I'm always surrounded by very amazing, strong women. And I think you put it in. Somebody put. I think Lisa said that strong women are
Yeah,
something that not everybody can handle. But yeah,
yeah. Strong woman out for everyone. Oh yeah, men will get together with a strong woman because they're attracted to that aspect of that
yeah.
woman. They're strong. Oh my God, look at she could do anything. And then they get her, and then it's like, oh well, no. Then they got to start pushing the thumb down because then they get jealous or offended or
Mm.
feel like they
There
can't.
there are a few men
It's
out
not,
there. Yeah.
and that's the thing. It's like a competition for men. It's not a competition for
No.
women. It's not
But
at all.
and the thing is, we have to learn, as a community, we have to learn to build each other up. And
Right.
it's something that women have always been smooshed, to say, for the lack of a better word. But, we have got to learn to help each other grow. And I think that this pandemic has made a lot of women see their strength in themselves, the strength in the women that are around them, and the strength that they have being able to support other women. Strong women are my spirit animals, wild, untamed, and fierce. Yeehaw! There you go.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I've always
Okay.
been a woman advocate, woman in business. I've been in business since 12
Charity
years
by
old.
Dorian
I've
Virtue.
been I worked for a family that had their own business, and that's why I had my business. I only had a job, like getting a paycheck job, I think 3 in my life, all when I was a teenager. Other than that, I've owned my own business, and that's what they taught me. And I've always advocated strong women in that sense. It's like my dad always said. My dad was a carpenter. I used to watch him. I learned a lot from him from a distance. Because he wouldn't teach you. He would let you do it,
Yeah,
and if you were going to cut your thumb off or something, he'd intervene, right? But he'll let you do it,
like
and that's the way you
what?
learn. You learn by doing. But it's like he always said, if anybody can do anything. If someone else can do it, that means you can too. And what you can't get to do, you can get a mule to do it. Meaning,
Hmm.
if it's too heavy, you're
Yeah.
starring things again.
Yeah, that's because I want to go back to them. These are things that I want to go back to.
Mhm.
One of them is a question by Noor again. Um, any fear that haunts you or is difficult to face?
Um, well,
Aside from
there is
spiders.
one. No, there is no on a real serious note.
Hmm.
The night before my husband passed away, I still have that thing like what ifs, the woulda, shoulda, couldas, like
Mhm.
what if I went down because I was doing taxes up in my office. I get like a raving lunatic at that time. He was downstairs in his office and he stayed down there a lot, all the time. You know what I mean? And he was like staying out of my hair. Um, and I just left my office and went to bed. I didn't even go downstairs. If I had gone downstairs, could I have saved him? I don't know. I don't know exactly when he had this heart attack, when in the middle of the night, whatever. I'm like,
Mhm.
so that is a constant thing that I battle with, honestly. You
And
know?
I can understand that. Um, Mine is my mom. I was supposed to go down and visit her, and we couldn't. It's a heck of a drive, and I spoke to her as often as I could on the phone. And the night before my birthday, 55th birthday, I spoke to her on the phone and I said, Mom, you know how crappy I am at remembering dates and stuff. I said, so tomorrow's my birthday, and I ask you for one last birthday gift. Let go. And the next morning, my brother called me at 7 o'clock in the morning and says, your mother listened to you. And I went, I was just waking up. And he says, Mom's gone. And the first thing that popped into my head was, phew, so much for a private mother-daughter conversation. But I sometimes wonder, am I the reason that, she let go? Was it the right thing for me to do? But then you stop and you think, yes, it was, because she was in pain. She was no longer my mother. She
Mhm.
was, Mrs. Hill. She was the woman who gave birth to me, but she wasn't my mom because my mom had gone a while back.
Yep.
So yeah, that was spiders, yeah. And the next one, that's Lisa's comment here. I think this the Cherub deck by Doreen Virtue. The reason why it went from $20 to $200 was because she now denies all of the decks that she ever did. The one that she pulled from the shelves was the Ascended Masters, and I got that, and I got the hardcover book from it, and it's an amazing. She, I cannot. That was a woman who, for many many years, did a lot of really good things with her books and her decks, and she chose to turn from that and to turn to God, or Jesus Christ, or whatever it was you want to call it. But that's why, because she's no longer, none of her stuff is anymore in print, and the cherubs might be one of the ones that she pulled from the shelves. So that's why it would have gone up to that an obscene amount of price. But check with the book depository. They have some good prices on a lot of decks and books. Check, and they no delivery charge. Hee. Sorry, Hay House, you screwed me on the delivery charges too many times. But check
Uh,
with that. Yeah. Ah,
so
I
anyone
found the
else
picture
have
of it.
any
There
of
you
these
go.
spine tingling questions?
Yeah.
Anything you
Well,
desperately want
actually,
to
you know
blurt
what? It's 10:14 and I'm starving.
out? Oh, okay then. Never
Yeah.
mind.
So
But this is it. This is our last
this is our last show, but we'll
last
be back
uh
next year. You
collection.
can't get rid of us. We're always around
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yep. All right, and this is the final Rebel deck card that I'm pulling for this year, and it
Yep.
says, "You're giving too many fucks. Give 0."
I don't give any.
Wise advice from the fox then.
Exactly. Well, we love you. We thank you guys for being with us for this year, and we hope to see more of you guys next year.
Yeah.
And if you have any suggestions for shows, either message Gina or I. If there's somebody that might make us want to have an extra show, you just let us know, and we'll see what we can do. I
Mwah.
want to find us a death doula.
Yeah.
Happy
Um,
holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever the heck it is. Just be good, behave yourselves, and enjoy.
yes, yes, all those things, and more.
That's
And
right.
should we just end it, or should I play my final video for the last
Play the video one last time this year. Go for it.
time for this year? Exit. All right. Ciao. We love you.
Thank you again for joining us for another episode in the Fox Den. We're here every Thursday evening from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bringing you a variety of guests, streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and our Anchor venues. We would love it if you would go to our YouTube channel, The Fox Den with Gina B and Mama D, and please subscribe, share, and definitely hit the notification button to never miss a show. We'll see you all next week, and subscribers, watch for our pop-up shows as well.